to see. You see who told all those secrets to me. Yeah. And I don't know what frames the pictures in your mind or the wall that you hang behind. I hope that you will find a way to paint outside the lines. You're an interesting man, never taught to take the hand that is held out to you, palm face up, and you can't help but take control, 'cause you buy and sell the souls at a discount, and that's business, baby. And I can't follow suit, for I know what's waiting there, a spot next to you in your air-on swivel chair. When there's no room in the lift, I take the stairs. I worked under you for years, catching words and changing gears. I would shift the universe around you, but you saw it as your right, riding first-class private flights while I sort out all your mundane details. And I can't follow suit, for I know what's waiting there, a spot next to you in your air-on swivel chair. When there's no room in the lift, I take the stairs. Maybe your mother never came to your concerts and your games, and your father only loved the bottom. So you had to prove your worth with bespoke Italian shirts made to measure, never was an option. And I can't follow suit, for I know what's waiting there, a spot next to you in your air-on swivel chair. When there's no room in the lift, I take the stairs. I can't follow suit, for I know what's waiting there, a spot next to you in your air-on swivel chair. When there's no room in the lift, I take the stairs. Bodies buried in paper, shards of a calendar falling to the floor, and you can't lift a finger to change the result of your impending doom. You've been sick since December. The antibiotics could not compete with the cellular vigor of germs that would die if you took a day off from your week and you don't work on Wall Street. No one can say that you're in the palm of their hand, and it's just what you wanted. The world's pressing on you, and I don't think you can stand. You could use an assistant, someone with skirts that are short and legs palm of their hand. And it's just what you wanted. The world pressing on you. And I don't think you can stand. On a Saturday.
Yeah.
You got nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
Stuck inside on a Saturday.
Saturday.
Watching this shitty show.
Watching this shitty show.
Ah. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else you gonna do on a Saturday?
What else you gonna do on a Saturday? You're going nowhere on a Saturday. You here with us?
I feel like we shouldn't be reminding people
And
that
our
they're stuck
music
watching our show.
Group. Why are you here? Do you? Are you in an abusive relationship with me? And we need to talk.
Oh, I think we're live.
Oh, hi.
Well, hello, lovely friends.
We'll talk about that in therapy.
Hi, Karate Joe. Hi, Kate. Hi, Sorry.
Kate.
Christine.
Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Christine's our friend. She's our friend. We made a friend during COVID, I mean, it's hard enough to make friends as an adult, but making a friend during COVID.
Yeah. We hung out outside around a fireplace, like really far apart.
We like yelled at each other across the way.
Hello!
Did you see that interview with Colbert and Obama?
Yeah, they were like
and how far away they were.
Apart.
That's how you do an interview.
Yeah.
Or like this. When we get to the interview portion of Quarantinapalooza XXXVII. Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah Donner.
I'm Michael McLean. We're still here.
We gotta cut down on that lag, man.
I don't expect it every time.
Every time. Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, we have to introduce ourselves. Hello.
Or they'll figure it out. You know, just we like to start with some kind of professional sounding presence.
Sure.
And then it just devolves. So,
yep.
This is what you get.
Yep.
Yeah, so Quarantinapalooza, holy crap, 37.
And we're still like, we're booking guests for January. I think this thing's going to keep going.
I've got guests through January 19th right now, and I'm like, I guess this is going to go on.
I think, what are they saying?
It's good.
Like,
it gives
midsummer, there will be a vaccine, maybe?
Yeah.
And then we can go back to doing normal things on our Saturday nights?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll miss you, though, actually.
It's actually been really good. I think it's the most consistent thing we've ever done, like, as a collective, like, whatever. So, you know, I used to run some shows in New Jersey every month. That was a long time ago. But that and this, I think those are the most consistent kind of shows that we do.
And this is, like, the only reason I can tell that time is passing. Like, everything else right now is just kind of, like, I don't know what day it is or what time it is or who I am or where I am. But, like, I know every Saturday night.
It's going to be okay.
Every Saturday night, I'm here with you lovely people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, thanks. Okay.
We have a lovely show for you tonight.
We have a special guest, Jenny Breden.
Jenny Breden!
Creator of Devil's Panties.
I
thought it was like The Devil Wears Panties, like The Devil Wears Prada, but somehow I finally figured that out today, that it's just...
I'm almost sure that her comic predates The Devil Wears Prada.
I don't know.
We're going to ask her about that.
We're going to ask her about that when we get to our AMA portion. Also, we have Adam the Sack.
Adam the Sack!
Or Dan the Sack, if you're...
No! Look. Okay.
There may have been
I hadn't looked at my notes when we were doing sound check. I may have called him the wrong name.
I like Dan the Sack, too.
We did a very intensive study during sound check of our mutual friends and places we've been and if our paths have ever intersected. And I think we've somehow managed not to do that. So I'm very excited to have Adam here with us tonight playing music.
Maybe Adam is just brothers with Dan the Sack, or their cousins or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty rare last name.
Oh, you know why I thought of that? Because Dan Lasac has that song with Scroobius Pip that I love. That's what it was. That what was in my brain. Okay.
Okay, now that we know that. What was in your brain? And then also we have the Brut Club.
Beatles, just a band.
Just a band.
Just a band.
The Brut Club, our new movie film segment where we watch a Bruckheimer movie every week and then we just discuss how sexist it was.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a recurring part of that.
Yep. So we'll be talking about Top Gun tonight.
Yeah,
so
Top Gun.
if you're a Top Gun enthusiast, you'll probably be mad at everything we say because I'm sure we'll be wrong. Anyways, I'm gonna do I guess it's.
And then we have our lovely friends, the Damsels of Dorkington, are going to come on. And I'm looking forward to that, as always, every week, because they're just lovely.
They are.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, and you, the audience, can join us in Jackbox Games a little bit later on. So let's get started. Woo, woo!
Saturday
It's
night.
Palooza time. So I'm going to start this. Last week we did sight reading with Michael.
Yeah.
Today we're going to do bad jazz with Sarah.
By popular demand, they were like, don't do that again. I think. I don't know. So Sarah's going to do bad jazz.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to do some... Yes. It's going to be bad.
I'm going to get out of your way.
Okay.
Hi, Adam. Hi, David C. All right, I'm getting out of your way.
Okay.
I'm going to turn this microphone actually towards you. There we go.
I'm... Okay. Yeah. And you're gonna sing a song with me in a little bit.
Sure. Are we going to do
Don't
it
go
there
too
or
far
over
away.
there?
No, we'll do it right here. We'll just scooch the
Okay, that's fine.
thing back. Yeah. It's Christmas, bitches. What? I do love me some Christmas carols. There are so many that I love. I'm a fan. Anyways, and I'm really bad at jazz, but I downloaded Charlie Brown's Christmas piano book, and I've been sort of practicing. But what I really love about jazz, which I've only recently sort of figured out as a bad jazz pianist, is that you can kind of hit any note, and if you just do it fast enough, it just sounds like jazz. So, this is called Christmas Time is Here. I know, I get so nervous playing piano by myself.
You're doing great.
Thanks. Get to the notes like whenever you feel like it, right? I'm like, yeah, that's jazz, man. Featuring Rumbles at Victor. Okay, I'm gonna massacre one more song for you at special request. No, nobody requested this. Nobody requested any of this. I picked up a new instrument today, and I've been futzing around with it. This is the tenor guitar. What? There's another one out there? Yes. This is the tenor guitar. So, this one has a tuning not like any of my other instruments, so I had to relearn some things. But it sounds a little bit more like a dulcimer or or a strum stick, if you've heard of a strum stick. It's very bright. So it's not exactly It doesn't have a beefy sound, but I don't know, it reminds me of like Appalachia. Uncle farm dude with his overalls. I don't know. I'm gonna say something racist in a second, so I'm just gonna play songs just in case.
Racist.
No, I wasn't. I mean, it wasn't. But yeah. Whoa. Here's a Christmas song. Interesting. I feel like it lends itself to singing a little bit of twang and having a little like sound, being a little country.
Oh, do a little bit of that Dolly Parton.
Oh yeah, because this. Where did it go? Oh my God, this blew my mind. So this song. Who did the cover of it? Collective Soul. Okay, so Collective Soul did a song.
Early 90s.
Early 90s. That was a cover of a song called Shine by Dolly Parton. I never knew that it was a cover, so all I know is the so that song, you know that song, right? But it's a Dolly Parton song, and I listened to it, and it was, to me, better. I thought it was better. They're very different. It just had a really different quality. Anyways, some of it reminded me of this instrument, kind of. Yeah, reminded me of that. So, give me a word, give me a sign, show me where to look, and tell me what will I find. Oh, that's not right. That's the wrong chord. See, I was making this shape and it's the wrong. That's the wrong one. Okay, here we go. Give me a word, give me a sign, show me where to look and tell me what will I find. Will I find? Lay me on the ground. That's the D. Damn it. D is for damn it. Lay me on the ground and fly me in the sky. Show me where to look and tell me what will I find. Let your light shine down. Oh, heaven, let your light shine down. You know that song. Maybe we'll figure that one out for next week. But yeah, that's the tenor guitar. So I'm gonna be working on some new holiday covers, I think, on this, and releasing that to Patreon. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do one more song, and then I think we're gonna get Jeannie Breden.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do a song we totally know now. Yeah. It just sounds like he's passing gas. Okay.
Pretty sure Jenny's coming up next because I can still see her in the wings. She has to just run away. So.
Wait a minute. Kate said that song was written by Collective Soul, and she covered it in 2011 and won a Grammy.
Are you kidding me?
You lied!
I thought it was
Don't
the other way
listen
around.
to anything we say here on this show, people.
Now, wait a minute. I have never in my life doubted Kate about anything, but I'm doubting this now. Though I assume she has Google at her fingertips.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously? Collective Soul wrote it and Dolly covered it? That does not work out in my head.
Ladies and gentlemen, I take back everything I said about that last song.
Wolf Lover says, from the ashes of Pompeii we are reborn, which I don't know what the context for that is, but it sounds about right.
We don't have to know.
Oh! Yeah, you seem real believable, Kate. What are we doing? Do you know what we're doing?
Yeah, we're doing Overrated New Year.
Yeah.
This capo is having a... There we go. Alright. Here's a song I wrote about Overrated New Year in New Jersey, and I think this is the New Year that it will not be overrated. I think it's very welcome indeed. New Year, our promises put on trial. Oh, come ye faithful, hopeful children. Oh, no one here is blameless. No one else can take this guilt and burden. Turn it into kindness that compels us. Someone else to show us how to trust. It wavers, it flickers, and with a flick, you unstick the stubborn night. But darkness that still lingers, your fingers finger for the light. Oh, come you faithful, faithful children. Oh, no one here is blameless. No one else can take this guilt and burden. Turn it into kindness that compels us. Someone else can show us how to trust. Das ist alles für me. Thank you.
We're gonna
move, but I just want to mention that I am doing a full concert tomorrow online for it's the Castle Beverly, which is our friends, some collective friends, Bryn and Grant, who run a game cafe in Beverly, Massachusetts. And because of COVID and because of how difficult it is to own a restaurant right now, we're trying to do some things to help our friends in Beverly get a little cha-ching going. So anyways, the concert is going to be a full set of me acoustic, and it's going to be on the Castle Beverly's Facebook page, their Twitch feed, or their YouTube page. I'll put those links in the chat at some point. But if you look up the Castle Beverly anywhere, on the things, that show is going to be happening tomorrow on any of their pages, and I'll try and make sure I post it on my stuff. But that's at 6 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Time, 6 to 7. So you can join me there doing more originals.
Yeah.
That's my promo spiel, I think. I don't think I have anything else.
Do people just want to watch us shuffling over to the other cam, or should we just shuffle?
Splash it. We're going to splash it. Okay.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back in a second. You guys go look up the Castle Beverly and all their all the appropriate ways you can consume their concert tomorrow. Consume.
Myself. I unmuted myself. I don't know why I would. Oh, good. Hello. I had everything running this whole time, and then suddenly it all cuts off. Isn't that how it goes? Oh, yeah, but am I live right now?
You're in your office.
Okay, because I wanted to clarify that I did research, and because I did research, I saw that I needed a wine glass of something. And so I prepared for this interview by getting my wine glass of something. Even though I saw on the internet, on Zoom calls, you're supposed to have a decoy tea bag dunker in your cup of beer. And you're supposed to every once in a while blow on your cup of wine, your mug of wine, just to throw people off. So apparently the people who have to do Zoom meetings for work, all of my Zoom meetings are with family, and we're blatantly drinking. Oh man, I am super jealous of your guys' backgrounds. I just got a little background envy, and for a minute there, I was like, I'm gonna go take a picture of my living room, and then I'm gonna have them put it on my background. And I gave up on all of it because it got complicated.
So I don't know if people can hear me right now. This isn't like a Zoom background. This is just like stuff that Sarah paints behind me right now.
You guys being amazing. Your background is in your house.
I mean, to be clear, it's Sarah is amazing, and I just live here too.
What are you saying about me?
We're saying that you're great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's trying to make up for the fact that he got me in trouble. Oh my God. He cut off the music because you were practicing, you were working on something on the piano, and he cut off the music and everything was silent. And I was like, it's like when you're in the elevators and the elevator music cuts off and everything's awkward. Oh God, I just compared her music to elevator music. And then he turned to you because he couldn't hear me. He turned to you and said, "Oh, Jenny just compared you to elevator music."
Well, I just like to get you in trouble.
I didn't have the context, so now I have the context.
Honestly,
to be fair, I was kind of like, well, if she thinks my bad Christmas jazz kind of sounds like elevator music, I actually think that's a pretty good pass. Like, you don't really notice it. It's nothing like
very forgiving. You're very forgiving.
Yeah.
So Jenny Breden, hello and welcome. We're so happy you're here. I know we've all just been like chatting for the past 40 minutes because it was like the most on-time sound check for this show that's ever happened.
I believe so.
But Jenny, can you just, for the people who were not here for sound check, just tell people who you are and what you do?
This is weird because I had this down and now I haven't done conventions in 2 years. So I'm like, who am I? My name's Jenny Breden. I do the webcomic called The Devil's Panties, and it's not actually satanic porn. I'm sorry. It is a slice of life journal comic that has been posting daily since 2001. And I'm now getting a lot of people who are reading the comic that the comic is older than they are.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I had this one kid was like, why don't you have tags on all your comics? I'm like, well, tags didn't exist when I started my comic.
I think in 2001 when you started, I don't think I even had a smartphone, like, right?
Oh, no, smartphones didn't exist. I did have a pocket PC. Like I had the Sprint thing, and then I had a pocket PC. I am not this organized. I just happened to have this shit right here.
Whoa.
What?
This is when it started, the webcomic started.
What?
It does not have texting. It does have
What is it for?
Wow.
It's for emergencies. And then this had internet, which nobody else had internet. And I hooked it up to a computer at a convention and I streamed the convention and the panels that we did. And somebody was like, yeah, but what kind of, well, because none of the phone companies had a restriction on data, because who would use the internet on their phone?
Right. Yeah. That's weird.
And so I had people in Australia asking us questions. We were at a Burlington, it was a Burlington it was a Burlington mall that was abandoned, and they had a convention there. It was a thing.
Mm-hmm,
anyway, so that's my history of
It's a good use of a Burlington coat factory.
It was great. We ended up running around in it and finding all this abandoned stuff, and I did a comic about it, and there were zombies. It was great. And Lou Ferrigno.
Ooh.
Anyway, hi, how are you? Oh, that's
hello.
Friday.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And you have a Kickstarter, which is...
Oh, we're just gonna start with the yeah. You should go support our Kickstarter.
Yes,
Usually I
please.
save that for
We
the
can
end.
start with it and end with it.
Okay, that's fine.
We can sandwich it.
I mean, to be honest, you're already like way over funded. But I mean,
I know. I don't
your money
really. In the words of my mother, let people give you money.
Yeah.
Which is really hard to do as an artist, because you're like, oh, you like my work? Oh no, don't bother giving me money. It's okay. I can just pay for my mortgage with favors. Hey, if they're going to tax me on my books that are in my garage, then I should be able to pay my taxes with my books in my garage.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, I'm sorry. I had a question that just flew out of my head.
Oh, so the Kickstarter, the graphic novels that I do, I explained somebody was like, if all your comics are online, why should I get a graphic novel? And I'm like, the graphic novels are the DVD box set with all the deleted scenes and the bonus material and the director's commentary. And now that analogy doesn't work because we don't have DVDs anymore or box sets. We just have Disney that takes everything and doesn't give us the high resolution. And anyway, so that's what the Kickstarter is for.
So how I'm always curious when we have artists on. It's always like, and I don't mean the question to be rude, like I'm genuinely interested, like, how do you make money? Like, so where does your income come from? Like from 2001 till now, have you had a
Have you
day
released
job?
your tax returns? Did you send them to me?
And so where, how do you make money on advertising on your website, or is it the books? Is it, I follow you on Patreon, which is awesome, and everyone should do that. But like, what is kind of the mix of how all of that, like, where does your income come from?
Good question. All of it.
And I'm sorry that I know that's a rude question. Maybe I don't.
No. I think at one point telling the numbers is bad because it'll make people cry. When I'm in panels and people are like, how do you make a living from this? I'm like, you don't. You get a lot of roommates. I ended up my mom helped me get a loan for a house. and I filled it with roommates, and I lived on, you know, $500 a month. So in the words of my mother, I'm not making enough to be poor yet. But it's Patreon, and it's book sales, and it's advertising, and it's a lot of people are trying out Ko-Fi, and they're, you know, it's something different, and Kickstarters. And it used to be that the majority of my income was conventions. I quit my day job in 2006, and I signed up for all the conventions I could find. So I was doing 19 to 20 conventions a year. And
That's a lot.
And yet, your
That's a lot.
20s.
That's
What you do. You sleep under tables in hotel rooms with 12 other people, and you don't bring enough money for parking, so that you have to sell your book so that you can get your car. Like, there's definitely because like artists, it's difficult for us to sell our own stuff. We're like, oh, this isn't very good, don't bother buying it. So you need to eat food, so you go, no, you have to buy this because I need a sandwich. So how you make a living at it is, I had somebody on Reddit who actually asked, how do you make a living at webcomics, and, you know, with Patreon and everything. And I was like, well, you know, I make majority of my income with Patreon, and then I try to subsidize it with Kickstarters. And he was like, oh, well, how do you get people onto Patreon? And I was like, well, you start a comic in 2001 and you update every day for years.
I'm assuming people can still hear us, even though we have the lovely Adam up on the screen right now.
His wardrobe is gorgeous.
Yeah, isn't it?
We were just talking about it. Oh, and you can't quite see the computer in the background. The computer is just... Again, the computer is gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he got shy.
Oh, he's gone. He's going to be back. Don't worry about it.
I have a question about your sustaining website, and like, okay, here's my question, because I was on your website flicking through the randoms, and I got advertised a special kind of clipper for manscaping.
Sorry.
And I was like, I wonder if and then it was for hefty garbage bags. And like, it didn't make any sense in terms of like what would normally be. I mean, I do like a good Manscaped bonsai or whatever, but I was just wondering, like, do you control that? Like, how does that work? You just like, anybody wants to advertise?
No, I've had people send me screenshots, because it's like the Book of Mormon, like the Mormons have advertised. Or,
Wait, have they read your comic? Because that doesn't make any sense.
Shit. Well, and okay. So the Devil's
Talk about
Candy is not
Unitarian.
porn. Oh, we got Unitarianism, and Jesus shows up in the comic and smokes pot with the devil. And so, it's a journal comic. But then also, if I want to talk politics, I have Jesus and the devil show up, because Jesus is a hippie, and the devil is this kind of, he's a little smarmy, but he's like, I just fuck with him because I can. It's the one that, okay, so we're Unitarian, and my mom had me put up all of my comics up on the sanctuary of the Unitarian Church when I graduated from college. So I had a comic up in the sanctuary of Jesus going, and you know what really pisses me off is that God made this so that they chill out. My dad made this so they chill out, but it's the lung clogging cancer sticks that they legalize. and the devil's sitting there going, yeah, I'm especially proud of that one. So I sold that for a lady I used to babysit for. And of all of the comics in the comic about Jesus smoking pot and everything, the one comic that people got really upset over was we had a life drawing class, and my friend and I are sitting there drawing the naked guy, and my friend is sitting there, and I lean over and go, he's uncircumcised. And she goes, oh. People were pissed. There was a line drawn in the sand. Apparently, you can have Jesus smoking pot, but if you bring up circumcision, that is, people like have strong opinions about whether you do or you don't. I mean, it's very controversial.
Oh, I'll try to write a song about that.
Don't.
The little turtle.
Do you like Turtle Rescue?
Yeah.
No, sorry. Anyways, I have a list of questions. Did you have something?
Well, sure. Yeah. So, except I'm assuming that when you have Jesus and the devil in your comics, it's not autobiographical. Maybe, I don't know. But like, how How much of your comic is autobiographical?
So in the back of the graphic novels, I will post pictures, the reference photos. So I'll be like, okay, no, this really is the picture of us blowing up the pumpkins with the trebuchet in my mom's front yard. But then I'll put in the dialogue, I'm like, okay, this didn't really happen last week. It happened like 10 years ago. But I wanted it, and it didn't happen in my mom's backyard. It happened in Jamaica, and it wasn't running into a tree. It was being hit by a bus. So sometimes you have to like adjust for storytelling, that you can't be like, hey, 10 years ago, my brothers were in Jamaica and one of them got hit by a bus. I wanted the punchline, if you die, mom's going to kill me. So I kind of adjusted it. So I do change some of it just for storytelling. And then if there's something like, I had a comic about a friend who was pregnant and she was 2 weeks overdue, and I was sitting there going, you're going to sit on the couch with your feet up. She's like, no, I'm going to go for a walk. We're going to try to get this baby out. We're going to do jumping jacks and drink coffee and all this kind of stuff. And I made jokes about it, but I waited to post them until the baby and the mom were home from the hospital perfectly fine. I wasn't going to post it as it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So when I was pregnant and had a kid, I waited 2 years before I talked about it in the comic. Because I did not want to, if something happened.
I mean, that seems overly cautious.
So then I looked around at other people who have their kids in their journal comics, and later on in life, when they're 12, 15, 16, 18, 25, you want a buffer. So if you want to do jokes about the acne or the awkwardness or whatever, you want them to laugh about who they were 2 years ago. It's not as funny when it's something that they did yesterday, because it's still them. And
Too
giving
soon.
them a chance too soon.
Yeah.
Do you
And
ever? Sorry, go. No, go.
Well, I had a boyfriend who had the running joke was I could always get him to look away while I stole his food. And he said, you're not going to do that to me. And I said, oh my God, is your cat eating a condom? And he looked away. So I stole his food. And he didn't like the joke about the cat. He's like, that's in poor taste. And I was like, but it's funny.
That is
so
funny.
I did the comic. And then he said, if you were going to do it anyway, why did you even bother asking me? So giving somebody an opportunity to say, no, I'm really not okay with that. Theoretically.
Well, that explains why he's an ex-boyfriend, right?
For many other reasons. But I still see him at Gen Con, so I have to bless his heart. No, he's a very nice person as far as they go.
Oh yeah, he's great. I don't know who he is, but he's great.
Yeah.
But because your comic, I think, is so I go through phases where I read your comic like a lot, and then I don't, and then I come back and I read it a lot.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's very personal, and I wonder if you ever worry that like there's all of your people, your fans on the internet who just know so much about you. Like, is that something you worry about?
What I lucked out accidentally was that I started the comic in college, and the comic me is this short, angry, scrappy, short-haired, stompy. And when people meet me, I'm actually 5'6", and they go, you don't look anything like you draw yourself. And so there is, as soon as they meet me, they go, oh, okay, there is a disconnect between the comic and reality type thing. Because there's definitely a persona in the comic. And so there is that. I've never really, the only downside is that when I meet people, I'll start a story and they're like, oh yeah, we read that one. I have nothing to talk about.
I think that was actually happening during sound check. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the only time that I realized my hackles went up was that my mom turned to me and said, oh, one of your fans was by the house the other day.
Ooh. Nope. Nope.
What?
That's a hard nope.
Oh, I was like, who are they? Where are they? I'm going to find them. And no, it was that something that she was doing she does, artwork in our hometown. And one of the monumental sculptor artists that came to set up also happened to be a fan. And I was like, okay, that's okay.
That's okay. Good. I'm sorry that didn't end creepily.
Can we talk about your art for a moment?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't. I don't
She
have
just,
like a
like-
critique.
I have art.
hid behind her wine glass.
No, well, you went to school for sequential art. I mean, that's pretty rad. And I just was wondering if you could talk about, like, I would call myself an artist. I paint and stuff like that, but I don't. But for me, like, I guess that how do you vision the storytelling and the art, and how does that work? Because I don't do, graphic novel stuff. I do someone's portrait of a puppy or a cat, like one thing that's static, and the movement of, like, how do you choose where the words go on the page, and how quickly, like, the rhythm of your artwork? Can you tell me all the things? Yes. Okay.
It's stick figures. It's just stick figures.
Mm-hmm.
It's which I on Patreon I have like the making of all the comics that are just. So the thing is, my husband, who I do credit in the comic, is he wants me to write it out, and I'll write it out, but then I need that stick figure. I need to figure out the beat, to figure out how the pacing goes, and just in timing and in trying to get a concept across. Now recently I have just been posting tweets, and then if a tweet gets really popular, I'll just do a comic about that. Thanksgiving Day, he tries some of the stuffing and he goes, "Oh my God, this is so good. This is really good. This tastes like stovetop." And I'm like, "I've been spending 2 days on that. I'm going to kill you." And I said, "What?" And he was like, no, that's a compliment. And I go, "No, it's not, but that's a comic. Hold on."
I saw that comic.
No, I said, I'm going to tweet this. And so I tweeted it, and it's got 300 likes because.
Oh, I saw that tweet. You're right.
Yes. No, I posted the tweet, and then the next day I posted the comic. So some of it is instantaneous, and some of it is a 2-year delay, because I've got, which actually you guys got a little bit of a spoiler, because I'll do comics like this one. Yeah, so this comic already got posted of our anniversary, type of comic thing. And then the same day I did a comic idea about my daughter. And this one, she's 3, so she is talking, and so this one won't get posted until 2 years from now.
Oh, wow.
So
Shit, I should have screenshot it.
Yeah, we could have spoiled that.
I mean, that did just go out on the internet.
Well,
shut it down.
I could read it later and go, "That wasn't funny. I thought that was funny, but that wasn't funny."
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
that's
what was
one of the things that I enjoy about following you on Patreon. Like, okay, first of all, I don't click on Patreon things a lot because I'm a terrible person. But every once in a while, I'll click on yours when you send out the email, and I like seeing the different iterations of how the joke happened and then what you finally ended up with. Like, that's a really interesting, because I'm always interested in how people create the things they create, and so it's like really nice seeing your process, and you just put that out there on Patreon. Yeah.
I love, I try to pick out the ones that the punchline has changed, because sometimes I'll hand the stick figure over to my husband and he'll look at it for a little bit and he'll come up with a different punchline that's better. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes in the Patreon, you can see the stick figure versus the pencil versus the final will change. And sometimes I'll illustrate it and go, that doesn't quite work. I did a comic about a fetish convention that I went to, and a guy who didn't speak English saying, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "It's spankings." And he goes, "What's spankings?" And I'm like, and he goes, "Oh, how much are the tickets?"
Oh, yeah.
And I saw him later, and he's like, "This is great," because it was at an airport hotel in Atlanta. And I had a couple of different drawings of that gesture, because I needed my face to be deadpan, and I needed to, So I in the Patreon, I have all of the different sketches I did to try to get that concept.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
you should click on it. I should be a Patreon. Is what I should do.
Oh, yeah.
I need to jump on the bandwagon.
You don't follow Jenny
I'm plugging-
Breden? Dude.
Patreon is actually how I pay my bills, so I'm
Yes,
plugging
me too.
like a motherfucker here. So,
Understood.
yes,
Understood.
It's a wonderful thing.
I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I have met your husband at Laser and Richard's wedding, and I totally forget his name. But what is it in the comic?
In the comic, it's Obi.
Obi, yes,
different.
Obi.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's different. No,
No, no, okay, no, you go. I feel like what you were going to say was way better than what I was going to say.
Well, no, because I turned to him when things were a little, when I realized he was going to be a fixture in the comic. And I turned to him and I said, okay, what do you want your name to be in the comic? And he came up, he was like, oh, my handle back in the beginning of our IRC was Obsidian. And it was OBBY. It was Obsidian because I was so dark and, goth and everything. And everyone's like, oh, Abi. I'm like, what's Obi? But it's Obsidian. But it's so in the comic he's Obi because anonymity just a little bit.
But he shows up in your comic so much, and is he ever like? Does he read your comic and is he like, no, what I said was way funnier than that?
He's the one who usually edits it now, because I hand him the stick figures and stuff. Now the thing is, if I need to get the comic posts every day, so at 3:00 in the morning, I'm posting this, and I kind of know that if I hand it to him, he's going to want me to change it. So sometimes I don't show him the comic before I post it, just because I want to go to bed. And so yeah, some of it is that it's not. He actually doesn't read it. And he actually, like, for book 12 for the Kickstarter, he was like, oh, I was supposed to review the Kickstarter. I was like, please don't, because you're going to want me to change things, and it's done. It's like, it's done. It's at the printer. It's done. You can't change anything. You can't read it. No, you're not allowed. Okay. So
I don't follow Sarah's stuff either. Like, she's always like, oh, did you see my tweet? I'm like, no, I didn't see your tweet. I mean, yes, dear. Let me look up your tweet.
Oh, we get in trouble. So we only have 5 minutes left. And
about that,
yes.
Oh, you're assuming we actually stick to our schedules.
Well, I met.
Maybe she has a thing to do.
Yeah,
maybe she has important things to do.
I do know that
She's
you need to
go
take over childcare from
childcare.
Ooh, Richard Molina Weather is on chat. Oh, hey.
Oh, Richard. What's up?
I mean, we could
Hello,
have Adam
Richard.
just play background music for your interview.
So I'm going to say this is an AMA, so if our chatters, anybody watching would like to ask Jenny a question, just throw it out there in chat and highlight somebody here that's reading it.
And I also happen to know that Daniel, who everyone knows, also is a fan of Jenny Breden, like I am, and might have some questions himself. So feel free to chip in, dude. Yeah. Like, not like he ever couldn't do that because he just has complete control over all of us.
You were saying like he has like a list. Like
No.
You were like...
I know.
Handing it over to Daniel.
He wanted me to ask about some calendar, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh,
Come
well,
on,
let's talk about a calendar. Tell us... Can you tell us about a calendar?
And now Jenny looks
Tarot
naughty,
cards.
so those are like the naughty eyes.
Yeah. Okay, short version of the story. Men in kilts with leaf blower.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it.
So every year at Dragon Con, I show up with a leaf blower, and I blow up guys' kilts.
Okay.
So what had
Back to the
happened was we're at Dragon Con and we're all drinking, and we were like, we need to have a calendar of men of comics because there are some of these bitches are fine. So, but it needs to be like a pinup beefcake calendar. So what we need is like kilts, and then we need like a Marilyn Monroe thing, but we need to be able to chase after them because guys in comics are kind of bashful. So we need to be able to chase them when they run. So we'll bring them slower.
Wait, you have a calendar of this?
So we did like a quick. So then the next year at Dragon Con, I would walk up to guys in kilts and I'd say, "Hey, can I take your picture for a calendar?" And they go, "Sure." And then I'd pull out a leaf blower, and they go, "What? Wait." And I always knew that they were telling the truth when they grabbed their knees. And I was like, oh, you're wearing that traditionally. So the first calendar is guys just kind of standing around the lobby and stuff at Dragon Con. And then the next year, we went ahead and had like everybody show up at the lobby of the Marriott at like midnight. And it got bigger and bigger, and it was just this. We'd have the running of the kilts where we'd chase all the guys across the lobby with the leaf blower in their kilts, and we'd have like all these women screaming. And the thing about is that if you see underpants on a kilt, then the women start yelling skirt. And so most of these guys were traditional. And the thing about some of the fabric is that there's some cotton is very lightweight. And I'm not trying to fully expose anybody, but there were accidents. And there was this one guy who had an accident like 3 times. Full frontal. It was a lot of accident. He was just standing there, and then I get a tap on my shoulder, and it's this very nice state trooper. He's like, ma'am, you just can't. And I go, what seems to be hold on, let me turn off the leaf blower. What seems to be the problem, officer? And he goes, ma'am, you just can't. There's only been like 3 where there was a very nice state trooper. One of them, I think, was just a city cop. But no, it was fine. It was fine. I really wanted to get him to say full frontal male nudity. So I was like, what seems to be the problem? He's like, ma'am, you just can't. And I was like, it's out. He was like, it's a fire lane. No, we have the fire lane.
It's clear. A fire lane. It's too hot.
Yeah, and he was like, there's children. I was like, it's after midnight, and there's a lady who's giving out spankings with her whip across the hall. So we're not the weirdest thing happening at Dragon Con at midnight in the Marriott. And he's just like, well, you just can't. They're all wearing something under there, aren't they? And I was like, well, as soon as we get that guy to put on some sandals, then they will all be wearing something under their kilt. So after that, luckily, Laura K. Hamilton was in the audience, and she turned to Dragon Con and said, excuse me, I like this. Give her a room. So now we have a ballroom, and we have all the men sign release forms, and all the women, we check everybody's ID, and they get up on stage, and we blow their kilts, and there's costumes, and it's lovely. We had a zombie who... zombie's penis fell off halfway across the stage. We have guys who throw chocolate balls out from under their kilts. Okay. We had a guy who had Dragon Con carpet cozies, drink cozies, that he threw out to the audience, and it caused a little bit of a riot, and the security was actually notified that there might be a riot at the kilt blowing.
Where do we get this calendar?
You run this event at every Dragon Con? Because this is the first time I've wanted to go back to Dragon Con.
I don't run. It's the guys in the kilts who show up, and they do all the crowd control, and it's amazing because they make sure that any of the guys who are too drunk don't get on, and the guys who show up and be like, yeah, I'm in an apron, so that's a kilt. I can go up fully naked. And I'm like, no, that's not what this is. It's NASCAR. We don't intend on having any accidents, but everyone's there to see the accidents.
Oh,
got it.
We want Marilyn Monroe. We want pinups. We're not actually intending on, but there's some accidents.
We do have a question from the chat. This is from Rebecca. When is Giebus on Parade coming back?
Shit. Giebus is never dead. It's a LARPing comic. It's a journal comic about LARPing, and I adored it, and it's wonderful. And when I lived in Atlanta, there's like 20 different LARP groups, and I have so much fun with it, but I haven't LARPed in years, and I keep intending on starting the comic up again. And it's been like, I think 10 years since I last posted on Giebus. So I always tell people it's not dead, it's just in a coma.
Got it.
We actually need to explain what LARPing is.
Running around in the woods and hitting people with padded sticks.
I think folks who are
live action role playing. We
can.
Some people don't know.
No, it's not SCA. It's not SCA. SCA, them bitches is crazy.
What is?
We-
Wait, what?
See, we don't even know
What
what
is that?
is.
What is that?
Oh,
We don't know the crazy.
Southern of anachronism, something. A friend of my friend Happy Goth. Thank you, Society of Creative Anachronisms. I've been to it. It's great. It's dress up in Renaissance clothes and get drunk. But it's a lot of like, no, this has to be accurate. Your weaving of the cloth in your basket has to be period. Whereas LARPing is,
Oh.
I'm a fairy goblin and I throw rubber chickens at everyone.
So there may be a
So-
little more like Civil War reenactors or something, like a little.
Oh yeah,
The details, they matter.
yes. Which
Right?
is you can get into the details.
Sure.
Or you might just want to paint yourself green and run around chasing your friends in the woods. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like you do.
Either way, there's a drink in my hand, so. it doesn't matter.
Jenny Breden, you are so much fun.
Thank you, guys.
Do you have any more questions for Jenny? Does the chat have any questions for Jenny?
I don't think. Oh, Valerie C says I was an SCA.
What?
No way.
No way, Valerie.
All right, we'll have to talk about that on our kitten cam, I suppose. No, I think we're about ready.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry, I missed that.
Oh, so you guys were asking, you were like, oh, The Devil Wears Prada, which came out then I had to Google it, came out in 2006. But the comic is from 2001. But actually, the title, I asked a bunch of friends for names, and my friend DJ was like, oh, I was going to name my band The Devil's Panties, but I don't play an instrument. So you can have it. I found out 2 years after I named it The Devil's Panties that it's a line from Miss Congeniality. I wanted to get the red panties, but my mom wouldn't let me. She said they were Satan's panties.
Oh,
Okay.
that's like with Sandra Bullock, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see the like DVD cover in my head. I don't remember watching it, but I
She's
remember
she's FBI and she joins was it
beauty pageant
yeah, one of
or
those
modeling thing.
beauty pageant. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, where do people go to support your 12th book? And where do people go to follow you on the internet, read your comic, all of those things? Where do people find you?
So thedevilspanties.com, it is thedevilspanties.com because the fans got a hold of devilspanties.com and I haven't grown the balls to ask for it back. So, or you can just do a Google search for Devil's Panties.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and we've got a Kickstarter going for the book 12. But after December 1st, it will be in, and then after I fulfill it, so about January 1st, it'll be in the store. We've got a store that has playing cards and plushies. You can get your own shoulder angel and devil plushie. And in the back of every book, there is photos of the kilt blowing and how much the kilt blowing is real and how much of it is made up. And which part of it, I can't remember which one, there was a certain somebody showed up at kilt blowing and got on a knee. So that was a surprise.
You
and that
made
was in the
magic
comic.
happen.
Dude, he was ninja. It was great. And apparently crying isn't a yes or no answer to a marriage proposal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have one more question. Does Jenny have any YouTube videos or making of or draw alongs?
Yes.
Do you do any live drawing stuff?
So I haven't been doing live drawing in the past. When my kid was born 3 years. But I've got a YouTube channel. I think it's Jenny Breden or something. I've been doing
Find you.
Yeah, I've been doing like coffee talk. If you go to The Devil's Panties, I've got the little video icon in the side that has the latest video that pops up. I've been doing coffee talk of, so COVID's still happening. Coffee.
Indeed.
This was preventable. Sorry.
No, just the whole.
Anyways,
just
thanks for
We don't
coming
have to
our
talk about that.
that's a whole nother.
Just
Anyway,
just
thank
remind you why we're all here this evening.
Yeah, but on the plus side,
But on the plus
we
side,
do
we're
every Saturday night.
talking to Jenny Breden, and we're
Yeah.
about to listen to Adam the Sack. So
Yeah.
that's pretty rad.
All right, Jenny, thank you so much for being here. I know you can't join us for Jackbox games,
But I
Sorry.
hear from a secret elf that you're going to be back on a future episode to talk about a specific movie in our
Brook Club. Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to work
Yes, I have
the
opinions.
details of that out.
All right, that sounds great.
all
Thank
right.
you so much
Thank
for
you so
joining
much,
us.
Jenny.
Bye.
Thank you guys. You're awesome.
And you're off.
Thank you.
We are off, and thank you, Jenny Breden. Everybody, make sure to go check out her stuff.
Yeah, check out her stuff. She's so great, and she's so fun and talented, and all of those things.
Absolutely.
So we have Adam the Sack
Adam the Sack.
coming to play some music for your faces.
Yes.
I'm excited about that because I can listen to that and refill my beer and go pee.
Yep. This is awesome. Would you like to be our musical guest, aka Pee Break?
Our pee break.
Our pee music. Thank you.
I'm sorry. No, it's true. It's true.
The magic is gone. Everyone knows what we do while
Yeah,
the musical guest is on now.
It's like it's the show and it's the behind
well, you
the
know,
scenes
when
at the
you
same
have
time.
a 3-hour show,
Yeah,
you
no,
do
you gotta
need to
pee at
like
some
stop
point.
and go to the, and you're drinking the whole time. So
I'm so happy to see that Adam is now.
Yay!
up on the
Okay,
thing.
great.
Adam,
This
how
is
you
Adam.
doing, man?
Hello, I'm doing good. How about you?
We're good. We're good.
Great.
I don't know. Everything's just
okay.
like mushing together in my brain. I don't know what's going on or
think-
what day it is.
I think we've met like the second breaking point or something. You know,
Yeah.
like as far as like 37 is. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know what's going
Like,
on
I had
anymore.
it together for a couple months, but oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Time has been a flat circle for me, so it's just been endless running around. So I can't tell if I've broken down 3 times or I'm constantly just break. Like it doesn't. It does. It's like I'm always doing it. This is
Yep.
now. This is now. It's how
Yeah.
it is, and it's great.
All right, we're gonna get out of your hair. I haven't heard you before, and I'm super excited. You are mutual friends of Molly Lewis, and so when Molly says check out Adam the Sack, we
She
check
was
out
like, book
Adam
this
the
dude,
Sack.
and we were like, okay.
And we did it. So, please take the floor. You have the stage, my friend, and I really look forward to listening to you. Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us tonight.
Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. My name is Adam Sacklarides, but you can just call me Adam the Sack. The S-A-K. It's here on the computer behind me, but it's a little tiny. I don't know if Jenny is still listening. Is she still listening? Oh no, is she? Wait, yes. Okay, great.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Okay, good. Because I wrote 2 songs for you while the interview was happening, and I couldn't help myself. So we're gonna open just with some follow-up, not actually like songs. Don't worry, they're very.
Feel free to
quick. All
unmute
right,
if you
ready?
want.
I'm sorry, what?
I was talking to Jenny.
All right, here we go. You can't put circumcision in comics. You can't put circumcision in comics. Well, there's no doubt people will ask, cut it out. You can't put circumcision in comics. Woo! Right. I don't. Should I feel bad about? I don't. These are dumb
no,
songs.
don't
Don't
go-
worry. The second one has the same melody because that's what happens when you're writing very quickly and things don't matter. Here we go. Got one more song for one more song for
Good
Jenny.
thing he's
for
on
you.
the show. He knows how it works.
Welcome all to the convention. We're gonna have lots of fun. So don't be forlorn, you should be warned. Jenny Breden is blowing everyone. Okay. That was all right. Okay, she gave me thumbs up. Okay, all right. I was like, I don't know if this is in poor taste, but here we go.
Dude.
I hope you like poor taste. I hope you like things that are also not in poor taste. Well, maybe I don't know. They could be in poor taste because these are the rest of my songs, and I took more than a couple minutes to write the rest of these. So here we go. First of all, there's the planet Jupiter has many moons around it, and the planet Jupiter is named after the Roman god Jupiter, and so the moons surrounding Jupiter are named after his many lovers, many lovers, many lovers, all of them. And there's like 70 moons now, and they're anyway. He was a prolific in terms of loving, I guess. So when NASA sent a probe to investigate Jupiter, they named it after the one person who would be very interested in Jupiter and all of his many lovers. They named her after his wife, Juno. So this is she's checking in. Here we go. You think that you're a god amongst the stars, and it does not help that you sorta are. But you disrespect your wife, you don't come home at night, you have secret affairs with other satellites. But she knows all the games you play. Your wife Juno's on her way, reporting in your every sin. She's checking in. She'll post raw pics of you, you know, so we can clearly see your pole. She's done you in, embarrassing. She's checking in. With lots of gadgets, she will spy on you. See how far your sphere of magnetism goes to. The lies have been your flair. She knows you're just hot air. There's nothing noble about your gassy dairy. It takes 10,000 days, she's found, for you to give her the runaround. She's following your every sin. She's checking in. You think that we're not noticing the faint impression of a ring. She's following your every sin. She's checking in. She will find just what is at your core. A heart of stone or ice, or really not much more. You and your lovers meet. You've been creating heat. The entire system hears you between plasma sheets. Yes, she will broadcast what she's found, though you may shroud yourself in clouds. Bear it and grin, confess your sin. She's checking in. Yes, she knows all the games you play. Her tool set's got a wide array. Bear it and grin, confess your sin. She's checking in. She'll expose your cheating heart, even if it tears her apart. You've done her in, she's been crushed in. She's checking in. So that's all about Jupiter, and Jupiter and his many lovers. So that wasn't really a love song. It's more about it's about that. It's about complicated situations. Here's a love song. And it's I sorry if I'm gonna get like a little serious, because I know it's mostly like a variety show, but like I just like, sometimes you got to bare your soul. So this is a love song. It's called Still Lovely. Here we go. When I first saw you, I was struck by who you are, with your grin, messy hair, and appetite for life. You walked among the crowd, but you stood out to me. That was when we met each other's eyes. You had a hobble, but you didn't try to hide it. You knew I'd love each idiosyncrasy. And so you became so hard to resist when you unhinged your jaw and reached out to me. because you are a zombie. You are a zombie. You are a zombie. But still lovely. They disbelieved when I said you were the one for me. You were easygoing and so carefree. We took a walk and then I took your hand because it became detached from your body. Because you are a zombie. You are a zombie. You are a zombie, but still lovely. But not every love story has a happy end. You wanted brains, and I wanted other things besides brains. We became one when you gnawed upon my head. You made me lovesick and very diseased. And now, la la la, la la you know, so that's perfectly normal. That's a perfectly normal love song, right? Let's see what else we got going here. So I should have planned out this set list a little bit more, but you know, why do that when I can just shoot from the hip? Here we go. Here's a song about okay, so that I built up that last one a little too much. It was clearly not a love song. It was a joke. But this is a song about, you know what I'm saying, getting your partner in the mood, you know, getting a little romantic, a little smoochy, you know what I'm saying? This is called All I Want to Do. Oh, that's not the right key. Let's do that in the correct key. Oh wait, no, that is the correct key. That's the correct key. Everything's fine. You've had a hard day, but I know what you need. You're stressed and frazzled, so let me plant this seed. I try to set the mood, I turn the lights low, pour glasses of wine, and that's when you come home. I love you so I left you roses by the door. Lie on the love seat, I will make you scream for more, 'cause all I wanna do is just binge on Netflix with you. Let's binge some Netflix, multiple episodes. I know you like to watch a woman who takes charge, perhaps some Buffy or maybe Voyager. We'll watch some Gilmore Girls for about the 1,000th time, or something else. How about some So-Called Life? Well, I heard that orange is the newest black. Wants to go there, we will never wanna go back. You know I'm hardcore, 'cause I watch X-Files. Let's eat some edibles and get baked British style. All I wanna do is just binge on Netflix with you. Let's binge some Netflix, multiple episodes. All I wanna do. Are you still watching this? Are you still watching this? Is binge on Netflix with you. And if you're up for it, some sex. All right, let's see. What else we got going on here? I definitely should have planned this out more. Oh, you know what else I do see on my set list? It's time to drink beer, so that's good. Cheers. Cheers, dragons. Kitten slay dragons. Cheers. Yes, I'm glad everybody's got whatever you got: soda, beer, wine, water. It's important to stay hydrated. So it's time for that. It's time for me anyway. You don't have to. It's not obligatory. All right. Is it also tuning time? It might be that time because it's unfortunate, but I worry that my partner's listening. Not because I'm going to say anything salacious or anything, but because she has perfect pitch. And if she hears a guitar out of tune, she will be in grave pain. So anybody who's got perfect pitch, I apologize. Actually, I don't apologize. That was pretty good tuning for very old strings. Anyway, let's see. Oh, here's a great song. It's about the Ferengi. You've heard of the Ferengi. They're in Star Trek. In case you're not privy, in Star Trek, there's an alien race called the Ferengi, and they are they tend to value money an awful lot. One would say too much. And they're also, I would say, a little sexist because they boss around the quote females all the time. So this is a song. There's an episode of Star Trek where Deanna Troy's mom shows up, and the Ferengi, there's a Ferengi who takes a great interest in the mom, even though she's not romantically interested at all. So here's a song about that. It's called "Mama Don't Want You." It's a little doo-woppy, but anyway, here we go. Said your skill. Sorry, let's try that again. He said your skill would be of use to me. I desire you. But he'll say that to any woman, thinking he's so smooth. Doesn't know that no means no. Your distaste is just details. So he's just gonna kidnap you. That's how he deals with females. But Mama don't want you. Stop your asking. No sense trying. Mama don't want you. What you're selling, she ain't buying. He says that she is so exotic, she'd make the perfect bride. But he doesn't know that there are things Latinum just can't buy. But Mama don't want you. She's not talking, not conversing. Mama don't want you. She's no prize, she's a person. He offers her a proposition with which she can't agree. He'll give her anything except RESPECT. ECT, find out what it means to mama don't want you. Not your prophets and not your grooming. Mama don't want you. She's no female, she's a woman. Mama don't want you. Not your prophets and not your grooming. Mama don't want you. She's no female, she's a woman. She's a woman. So there you go. That's thank you. It's really weird. No live applause, so I'm just gonna assume. I saw Daniel, who's in charge of the show, who's doing tech for the show. Daniel applauds, and that's good. That's good enough for me. As long as I get one person applauding, that's all I need. It's all an artist needs, right? Let's see what else is on the set list. Let's see. Should we go for all right. I'm going to play a song this is actually a sad song, and it's called The Sad Waltz. So everybody bring yourselves down just a little bit. I know I'm full of jokes. This is not this, and I know that I've prefaced many jokes with "this is serious," but this is actually a song about the wonderful time of year where the sun goes down way too effing early. And you're like, why am I sad? And it's because we just had daylight savings time switching, and it's ridiculous. It's like, why is the sun going down now? It's 4 p.m. I should not be. And so this is the Sad Waltz. It's about everybody's not favorite time of year. As the leaves do fall from the trees, the weather depression draws near. While the flames of passion extinguish, it's everyone's fave time of year. I curse the axial tilt, cry over milk that spilt while I am stringing up lights. My heart falls to pieces as azimuth decreases, causing the endless of nights. While we watch the sun fall, we'll dance the sad waltz, hoping to turn things round. While we watch the sun fall, we'll dance the sad waltz, hoping to turn things round. As the sun sets sooner each day, the shadows grow longer and creep. You could try to fight through the darkness, but it's easier to fall asleep. It feels so much later, far from the equator, but without you, the earth will turn around. The Tropic of Cancer will yield no answers. The clouds will just deaden the sound. While we watch the sun fall, we'll dance the sad waltz, hoping to turn things round. While we watch the sun fall, we'll dance the sad waltz, hoping to turn things round. It's hard to feel your face while you're drifting through space. To shadows, you have to relent. You may lose trajectory, a line of this vector C, when apathy's omnipresent. While we watch the sun fall, we'll dance the sad waltz, hoping to turn things round. While we watch the sun fall, we'll dance the sad waltz, hoping to turn things round. Ooh, now I have multiple people applauding. This is good. I must be getting better. That's why my songs are getting better as they go. I think that's what it is. Let's see. So we did. We did the sad waltz. That's the joke. It's not a joke. SAD is a seasonal affective disorder, so it's the sad waltz. It's a pun. That's it. It's not a joke. There's a difference between jokes and puns, and it's all in the delivery, probably. I don't know where it is actually. I'm gonna sing. Let's see. Do I have time for? I think I have time for one or two more songs. One more song. All right, here we go. This is a song about well, it's either a song about a computer or it's a song about finding yourself. I'm not sure which one it is. So here we go. It's called Art. Oh, well, okay. First, I will explain because some people don't know. RTFM is an abbreviation for Read the Effing Manual. And it's a shorthand for people to be rude to each other when somebody asks, like, oh, how do you do this? And it's like, just read the effing manual. So here's a song about finding yourself based on that. We'd like to welcome you to Yourself 1.0. Before we begin, there's a few things you should know. Contents may have shifted during the shipments, but here's your gift, it comes with these compliments. There are no directions in a read, I guess every step is up to me. If a variable is true, you must move on to then. We all wish that we could RTFM. Basic functions remain easy to use. Your creators will most likely guide you through your first few years of basic autonomy. And after that you have your own being to be. There are no directions in a read, I guess every step is up to me. For variables true, you must move on to then. We all wish that we could RTFM. Basic features are mostly discoverable. The learning process is creating your own rules. Self-assembly is both science and art. In fact, being yourself is the hardest part. There are no directions in a read, I guess every step is up to me. The variable's true, you must move on to then. We all wish that we could RTFM. There are no directions in a read, I guess you must move on to then. We all wish that we could RTFM. We all wish that we could RTFM. We all wish that we could RTFM. Anyway, if you like what I do, my name is Adam Sackler-Rees, but you can call me Adam the Sack. That's Adam the S-A-K. And if you don't like what I do, I'm Nickelback. Thank you very much.
I don't know if they can hear me right now. So I just want to apologize. When I wasn't clapping on Zoom, it's because I was busy typing clap, clap, clap in the comments. And I had to time it correctly because I think there's like an 11-second delay. And so I was like, clap, clap, clap. And then I was like, should I hit it now? No, I shouldn't hit it yet. Oh, but okay, anyway. And Sarah wasn't clapping because she's playing Animal Crossing.
I have
that's
a
very
fish
important.
to.
She has a fish to catch.
I have a fish to catch.
Oh, what kind of fish?
I don't know, but
okay.
I'm still trying to like.
You just caught a sardine, I think.
Oh, well, I didn't know if you were like,
because
because they're seasonal ones, right? So like, I didn't know if you were trying to catch like a specific, like I'm going after the whatever this.
I only
month
just kind of like dug into this like over the Thanksgiving holiday, and then all of a sudden I was like.
All of a sudden, it's your life.
It is like I am embarrassed how much I played Animal Crossing today. Like more than any adult should probably be on. Just whatever. No shame. Whatever. It's
Disagree.
No.
There is no too much.
There's no too much. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So I guess I lost. Never mind. I'm shutting this off now because.
No, I mean do your thing.
No.
No, I can carry the show
No.
like usual.
No.
That's not true.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all.
Adam, thank you so much. You are delightful.
Thank you for having me on. It's been great.
Thank you.
And I will join you later for Jackbox whenever that happens. Yes.
Sweet. It's gonna happen in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we have a quick
Bruck
film
club.
Bruck Club.
Unless you have any opinions about Top Gun.
Have you watched Top Gun recently? You can join us.
Alas, I have not. So I think this is it's better to I'll watch because I'm curious what your opinions are.
Hi, Rissy.
It's time for Bruck Club.
Bruck Club.
Hold on, I made a graphic for Bruck Club.
Is there gonna be a graphic?
There will be.
So this is our first time doing Bruck Club, right?
Yes. Bruck Club.
So we're still developing the format, but I feel like we start.
It's kind of like the whole show.
We're still figuring out the format. It's fine.
Oh, Bruck Club.
Emails.
Okay, strong bad.
Danielle, that was great.
Strong Bad totally was into Top Gun. All right, so let's talk about Top Gun, hey?
So this is the Bruck Club, where we talk about a Jerry Bruckheimer film.
This is the first one.
Every week.
Welcome to our
That we got to start with that
special episode.
Go.
Numero uno.
Say your thing. You got mad at me when I said my
Well,
thing.
no, I. I just wanted to. I just want to say this was my first time watching Top Gun, so any opinions that I have are coming through the lens of today, and not from a formative year kind of early '80s nostalgia kind of thing. I haven't seen that.
Here's what I would like to do.
Yeah.
I would like to start by just putting out to everyone who's watching, who is joining in on this thing, 2 questions. A, do you like the film? B, do you think it's good? And because do you think it's good is so subjective. There's no such thing as like good art or whatever. Like it's subjective. But my criteria for do you think it's good is would you recommend it to your friends? So that's the question putting out to all of y'all.
Would you recommend it to your friends?
Well, I'm going to get to that, and I think you're going to get it by the things I say after this. I
think you could probably get everything by our facial expressions.
Let's start with a synopsis.
Okay, yeah.
And I have a synopsis. Do you want to do one too?
No.
Okay, here's my synopsis. Maverick, aka Tom Cruise,
Yes.
does a fake plane fight with some vague.
Enemy of the state, enemy of the national enemy.
It's like
Federal enemy.
they're like a
Country enemy.
like who even knows? Please, someone tell me who the enemy even is in this film. But it's a vague. Right, but they didn't say Russia.
They didn't say that. They had like a red star on a. Was it stated?
The red star, you can't get much more Russian than that.
See, I'm.
But
Okay.
yeah,
I'm viewing this from a
Yeah.
perspective of what's going on.
your
I
fresh
have no-
2020 virgin eyes.
Yes, my 2020 virgin eyes. They've seen some things. They've heard some things, and Top Gun is a surprise.
Sure. Okay. So synopsis.
Okay.
Maverick, Tom Cruise, fake plane fights with, I guess, Russia. And then he goes to Plane Academy where he fucks his instructor, he kills his friend, and Christian Slater's kind of a dick.
Mm-hmm.
And then he real fights Russia and shoots down some planes,
Yeah.
and then he decides to become an instructor. Is that the synopsis that we're looking for
It
here?
starts off with real fights against Russians.
No, they didn't shoot.
Well, okay, so
It was kind of like a
posturing. It was
Yes.
Posturing.
It was like.
so posturing. Then fake fights with other Americans.
David.
He does everything wrong all the time. Absolutely everything Maverick does is wrong. Is apparently the point of the movie. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Somehow that's charming
Yeah.
to this lawyer lady. Let's talk about the lawyer lady.
Oh, okay.
the physicist.
Wait, the
Or
physicist?
the physicist. I don't know. I don't know. She was a learned woman for the 80s, I guess. I should say for that kind of movie. She
ML
was
Ranger
like
says it was the
Astrophysicist.
Russians.
Sorry.
astrophysicist. Okay.
Karate Joe says China. David C says could have been North Korea. Kate
We're all on
says
the
the
same
Migs were
page.
Russian.
North Korea, I almost said North Carolina, was not considered a threat in the 1980s. The red star is meant to symbolize both Russia and China, basically.
Ah.
Well, it was Russia. I mean, it's
Okay.
Yeah, but it's mostly Russia.
yeah, it's. Well, so actually, no. More specifically, the Soviet Union.
Yes,
It wasn't
that's
Russia.
true.
Sorry
it
is
was the
also
Soviet
voting for Russia.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
let's
move on from that part of the.
Okay, can we talk about
Synopsis.
women in this film?
Let's
'Cause
talk about ladies.
I feel
well,
like
he
this is
didn't,
going to be
so
a
why do we
recurring
have
segment. Wait, go on. What?
I said he didn't, so why do we have to?
Oh.
Some of them might have lost a certain feeling. What kind of feeling?
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I forgot about that scene. Thank you.
Let me ask you this,
Yeah.
I'm here
women.
for you.
You're in a bar, and every dude in the bar suddenly turns to you and
Oh, that's
starts
super
singing
creepy, right?
in unison. Are you A, are you flattered, or B, are you the victim of the most, like, rapey flash mob in existence?
I guess it depends on the song.
I don't think it. I mean, that was absolutely designed to be intimidating. The whole body language of everyone joining in there was like, okay, we're just going to be an oppressive force that she's frightened to
Like
say
she
no
can't
to.
say no if she
No.
wanted to say no. Like
the
yeah.
proposal on the Jumbotron.
But I
So,
mean,
I would say in
You'd say
general
no.
it depends on the song choice and the bar, but in that moment, yeah, it was totes intimidating.
Like, and then Maverick follows her into the ladies' bathroom.
Valerie C says there's no such thing as flash mobs in the 80s. So
Okay, well, I think this movie might have
What about the
invented
Care
it.
Bears?
I think
Okay,
flash mobs.
okay, Rissy,
What?
explain where that came from.
What, the Care Bears? Okay, so there
Wait.
was this greeting card company, and in like 1982, they decided to make some fucking mascots for kids, and they came up with these fucking things called the Care Bears, which, if you think about it, are actually kind of fucking horrifying. I'm probably getting way off topic here.
Wait, you do you, Rissy. You
I
do
mean, I
you.
can-
You do you for like 30 seconds though.
Okay, I've already done that then. So, back to the
Crap, I didn't have a great point to make after that.
Well, here's the thing. Like, because we watched Con Air, and we talked about it a bit last time, which was the informal start of Brook Club.
Yes.
And it just seemed like in Con Air, the role of women was to either be conquered or to be worried in the background, and that's just like
or possibly raped.
And that continued in this film. Like, Meg Ryan was in Top Gun, and the only reason she was there, I don't know why she was there.
She was the wife of his buddy.
Goose.
Yeah. Goose. Yeah.
I feel like at some point when they decided, I don't know, Maverick just seems like a D-bag, we need to give him some sort of character development. They're like, I don't know, fucking kill his friend Goose.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we have Meg Ryan in this film, we should have her be sad about something.
Well, no, Meg Ryan also convinces the doctor that Maverick is in love with her.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're
and she's
so
like,
right.
She's like, he's a horrible person, and I really shouldn't recommend him to anyone. But you two are so cute together.
Phyllis is a big old lesbian.
That's how we got married, basically.
Wait, what?
Oh, she said she was a big old lesbian, and I don't know.
Well, the actress that played the doctor that's Maverick's teacher, she came out as gay, and I was like, yay! For her, and I'm like, yes, be free.
Be free, everyone.
Let's talk about the sweat on everyone's.
Okay, yeah, let's talk
so
about
now we
the
talk
sweat.
about Val Kilmer, is what you're saying.
Oh, okay, we can talk about Val Kilmer. Why was he?
Well, and the sweat. I'm just saying that, like, if you're talking about sweat in Top Gun, you can't not talk about Val Kilmer.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's Val? I'm thinking. I was thinking Christian Slater. Am I wrong? Is Val Kilmer?
Yeah, you're wrung.
I'm sorry. I get those two confused in my head.
Anyway, yeah. So Val Kilmer.
You must have some weird fantasies.
He wakes up in the middle of the night. He's like, I had these anxious dreams. And then
Wait, Val Kilmer and Christian Slater have never come up after those dreams.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Anyways, the sweat, like, everybody was moist throughout the entire film, and I know some of it takes place in, like, the Indian Ocean, and I'm sure toasty places, but it just was like, why are there beads of sweat? It was almost like a lighting choice. They wanted to, like, reflect, like, disco balls.
How tense and anxious the whole situation was.
Is that what it was?
Living on the razor's edge of life.
How did they?
I just wanted them to have towels. There needed to be more towels.
I'm
so
so
they can
curious.
whip each other's asses with them homoerotically.
Exactly.
That's
what the movie was missing. Some whipping.
Also, air conditioning was really rare in the 80s too.
Okay. So I'm always curious about how things were made. And I'm wondering if just, like, in the, like, sound studio they're working in, that, like, the AC had died that day, and they're like, fuck it, everyone's sweaty.
Sweaty.
Wait, was it really rare in the 80s, Daniel?
Well, it was more expensive.
Okay. I didn't know if that was a joke or, like, actually, I don't know.
I mean, you never had a school that was air conditioned.
Oh, no, definitely not. Oh, yeah, no. Funny.
Valerie in the chat is bringing up Flashdance. The sweaty look is super big in the 1980s. Like, you have to have everyone looking like they just, looking like they were sprayed down with oil for a sex scene, basically, only it's every single scene in the movie, with the exception of Highlander, where every single person looks filthy, like just filthy and dirty, like they have just dirt encrusted in their flesh.
All right, so I feel like we need to wrap up this portion. So is the end question, would you recommend this to a friend? Is that, like, the final...
Well, I have a couple things.
I mean, the soundtrack's great.
But it takes your breath away?
Let me ask you, Sarah, and you, Daniel, and you, Rissy, did you like this film?
I did not like this film.
So I came into this oddly, because I had never seen Top Gun. But I'd seen, like, every single cultural reference to Top Gun. And I'd seen, like, the making of Top Gun. So seeing the movie was actually kind of disappointing. It was kind of a, like, well, that's all it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rissy, what do you think?
I ironically love Top Gun. I do not actually love Top Gun.
Right.
But it's, like, a great 80s trash movie. Like, it's a lot of fun. And a lot of the songs, much like why ironically or unironically love Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. I cannot decide. Either way, I love listening to it, but that's kind of like how I feel about Top Gun in general. Like, as a kid in the 80s, I thought it was awesome because there were planes going to pew pew pew, but as an adult, no, I would only recommend it for like, let's get high and watch bad 80s movies.
Okay, yeah.
So there are two things that I think came out of this film that I really like, and one of them was not the film. The first thing is the phrase "talk to me, goose," because it's inherently fun to say.
Right.
It's like I just want a cat named Goose, so I can be like, "Talk to me, Goose."
And then you can go, goose!
Goose. And we used to have a coworker back when we worked in theater who was we all went by like call signs, and his name was Goose, and it'd be like, "Talk to me, Goose," and he'd be like, "Yeah, you need to bring the scenery in a little bit more," or whatever. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Wait, who was that?
Goose.
Who was Goose?
Chris Grzelnik was Goose.
I didn't know his name was Goose. People in
Goose.
theater, they all have other like monikers for each other that I
Yeah.
I didn't know he was Goose.
Well, because you didn't actually work backstage that much, so you didn't know that
no, I
Goose was
didn't.
Goose.
Yeah,
but he was
so-
Goose.
okay.
Like, when we were running a show, it was like,
It was
"Hey,
Goose.
talk to me, Goose."
Yeah, I didn't run
And he was
shows.
like, "Yeah, hit the letting cue
Okay,
now." You
got
know?
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Sorry
"Talk to
for
me,
the-
Goose" is the first good thing to come out of Top Gun. And the second good thing was the Nintendo video game of Top Gun, which, as far as I'm aware, only had one level, because I think it was actually impossible to land the plane on the aircraft carrier at the end of the first level. I never succeeded in doing that, but the first level was fun. It was like you were a pixel shooting down other pixels. It was great.
All right, Top Gun. Final thoughts, anyone?
I also agree with Kate Cantrell in the chat. Take My Breath Away was a massive hit, and it is a stone cold banger to this day.
Take my breath away.
It's like back when movies rated for adults actually had fucking sex scenes where there's blue lighting and dreamy music and you see humping happening.
Oh, can we talk about the humping? I know I was supposed to stop, but like that sex scene is just like uncomfortable. It's so moist.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
blue. It's
And blue. There's so much blue. And like, is it Kelly McGillis when she's standing in the doorway at that one part and being all like sexy and you're like, what? What's happening here? Why is the light blue? Are they gonna be taken by aliens?
yeah. Okay.
Valerie has the soundtrack on cassette. Yes.
Yes.
Whoa.
We should still have it on cassette somewhere as well.
Okay. All right.
So
Yes,
a cassette
Kate
player.
In the chat with the blowing curtains and the breeze in that scene. Yes. Yeah, I know.
All right.
I was not alone as a young woman, like imagining the first time I had sex there would have to be blowing curtains.
Kate said all the sex scenes in the 80s were blue lit.
Yeah.
I guess I need to pay attention. Okay.
So we do need to close out this Brook Club. We
Yes,
need to
Brook
choose our
Club.
next film that people are going to
Oh, yeah.
watch this week.
Oh,
so
I
my
think Daniel.
final
Go, Daniel.
My final comment on it is that the volleyball scene is narratively underrated.
Okay.
Wait, because that came up and I was like, why are they playing volleyball?
Well,
It
so
is kind of like a shonen anime.
so it's not just that they're playing volleyball; they're playing volleyball with their co-pilots. It's a two-man volleyball structure, so it's about learning each other's reaction times and thought processes. And the fact that Maverick leaves his partner behind at the volleyball net. When he's like, "Oh, let's go hey, we've almost got this. Let's have another game." He's like, "No, I got other stuff to do."
Oh.
You just got intelligent about this movie. You just brought somebody had some thoughts about it. Do you think they knew? All right. So that's the Brook Club next week.
I feel like we're not going to go chronologically because who has time? I feel like we started with one that I knew I wasn't going to like. And I
Right.
kind of want to do one that I remember liking.
Okay.
And that
Okay.
could either be Bad Boys or...
Or Bad Boys 2.
I remember disliking that.
Oh. Henry Rollins is in Bad Boys 2, so I like it just for that reason.
Okay, I also haven't watched Bad Boys 2 in like however many fucking years. So it could be. I don't know.
Okay.
But I was thinking either that or Pirates of the Caribbean.
I feel like it's too soon to watch the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Should
That
we?
movie came out in like what, 2006?
Like we should watch it, but maybe
No.
Bad Boys first.
Bad Boys first.
I feel like that's just like treating yourself too kindly to just jump
Okay.
into pirates.
Well, I kind of wanted to. So my other thought was that we could do one that I've never seen that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate. And one of those is Flashdance, which apparently Jenny
There's a
Breden
pretty
is like
big-
a Flashdance expert.
There's
and
a
she's
lot
gonna
of
come back
voting
on.
about-
Awesome.
Yeah, so we may need to contact people and get what their scheduling is.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
so we're not
going
gonna
to
do
have to
Flashdance.
hold off on Flashdance.
Well,
with
we
Jenny Breden.
don't know. We have to talk to Jenny and set her
Right, so we're not
schedule.
gonna do it for this week.
But no, we can't promise anything yet.
Right. Well, no, but we
could promise.
Well, let's just do a different film.
But what if she's only available next week? This is what happens.
and not the rest of the
It's
year.
2020, dude. We're
It is-
all always available.
You know, also it's 2020, so who knows?
Now you get to see what happens backstage.
All right.
I want to know what it's like to not be available. What must that be like?
Adam the Sack, which film should we do next time? Should it be Bad Boys? Should it be Shopaholic?
There are other
I'm pretty
Zoom
sure I'm gonna
calls
hate
out there.
that.
Wait, Confessions of a Shopaholic is a Jerry Bruckheimer film?
Yes.
I had no fucking idea.
Cat people?
Do you have an opinion?
Let's say that just because I know nothing about it.
I know absolutely
Okay.
nothing.
Confessions of a Shopaholic. That is our film for
Wait,
next week.
Adam, does that mean you're coming back next week
Adam
to
the
talk about
Sack.
Oh no, I don't want to watch it. I just want to watch you watch it.
There's that we didn't
I've
put that
actually
on
read the book.
table.
What?
All right, everyone.
Yeah.
Confessions
Yeah.
of a Shopaholic next
Oh,
week
God.
on next week's Bruck Club.
I'm gonna hate it so much.
Now it's time for Jackspot Gate.
Confessions of a Shopaholic
Oh,
next week on
you
Brooklyn.
know
Like
how
you've
many
never
episodes-
watched a movie that you hated.
I mean, I just watched Top Gun.
Okay.
Do you know how many episodes of Supernatural I've had to watch with you?
We watched 3 episodes
Okay,
last night, and
so
they were all
you
awesome.
can watch something called Confessions of a Shopaholic, which I feel like.
Can we do some live follow up with the Top Gun in terms of the video game? Because I had to look it up because I was
Oh,
curious.
yeah, please.
I haven't played it. The game is based on in the second there. Okay, so it's a shoot 'em up combat flight simulation game. There is a second level. In the second level, the player must also destroy an enemy aircraft carrier. So like the gameplay gets slightly more complex. So there's got that going for it.
But it's impossible to land your plane on the aircraft carrier at the end of the first level.
They made a second level. I don't know if anybody's ever reached it, but
Okay.
Maybe you just didn't play it enough.
Look,
Just gotta practice. All right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Oh God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring you down, Michael.
no, it's fine. Also, we gave away a Nintendo, so I'm never going to try to replay that again.
It's okay.
Oh my god, Days of Thunder. Yes, I can't wait for you guys to watch that.
I want to do
All
Days of
right.
Thunder. That's on my list for sure.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
that's one of the 5 VHS tapes I had as a child growing up, and so I watched it 20 times.
It's a lot of times.
Yeah, it's a lot of NASCAR with Tom Cruise.
Yep, and Nicole Kidman is in that terrible thing.
It was.
I just like how you cackled. You went,
Is this how you exact your vengeance? Is making people be in bad movies?
Well, I love Nicole Kidman, but it's just so funny that she A, was married to Tom Cruise, and B, was in Days of Thunder.
Yeah. I mean, I remember liking that film when I was 12. So I'm excited to rewatch it and talk about it with all you fine people. So that's coming up. But this one is going to be Confessions of a Shopaholic, I guess. It's looking at the list of things Jerry Bruckheimer produced. It's one of these things is not like the other. I don't know how that song goes.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. Like, if you have opinions about my rendition of one of these things is not like the others, you can unmute yourself and correct me.
I am unmuted, thank you. I have no opinions. I'm really just sad because this bit went for so long that I drank all my fucking wine. Y'all talked about Jerry Bruckheimer for a long ass time.
Yeah, we can all, while he's setting this up, we can all refill our drinks, I think.
Yes.
Oh, it's a pee break time?
More boxed wine time.
Fuck yeah. Wait, what box wine are you drinking, Blood?
You fucking know. I'm at my grandma's house. You know what I'm drinking.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Franzia Chillable Red, baby.
Yes! Woo!
I've never had Franzia. I'm afraid of it.
Back in the high life again.
Oh my god.
Double
Yep.
Winwood.
All right, I'm gonna go get some more. I'll be
wine.
back.
All right. We'll be here. Right here. Forever. Oh, hi. Look at this little peanut. Look at this little peanut.
Oh, what is this peanut's name?
This is Rumbles. This is
Hello,
your
Rumbles.
break.
Oh, my cat probably. Well, my cat doesn't like the guitar. My cat thinks it's too loud. So my cat will not be making an appearance. But it's good that Rumble showed up.
The little ones. We break them in early with a lot of guitar and piano and musical theater, and they have no choice. It sets them up later in life.
Because that's how most people get into musical theater. I had no choice.
Yeah, I mean, I had a 4th grade teacher who would play Phantom of the Opera while we had like our study time. And I think that was the first time I had really heard any like musical theater in a sequential or like a whole record of musical theater stuff. And I was just like, who is this Christine? Who's this man in this mask? And I was like, this is so romantic when I was in 4th grade or whatever. And then I was hooked, and that's it. That's the gateway drug right there.
In hindsight, how do you feel about the Phantom of the Opera?
I recognize that there are a lot of problems with it. I think it's a little bit like Stockholm syndrome-y, you know. I am the Christine to the show. I'm drawn to it, but I know it's bad for me.
Are we talking about Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
No, we're talking about Harry Styles.
Oh, okay, that's
and
fair.
Taylor Swift singing "I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In."
Oh, I thought she was talking about Quarantinapalooza.
But like the goat version of I Knew You Were Trouble, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think there's so much beautiful music in it that it's and then
Phantom is like top of the line 80s cheese. It is so good. It's so fucking good. I
turned a corner. I was a little like, I've always really liked it, but I realized how jaded I could be. But I became a renewed fan with the concert version with Sierra Boggess as Christine. That was at the Royal London London Concert Hall. It's on Amazon, I think, and you can watch it. It's like a concert-y version, but like the performances of that totally renewed my love for it. And like her portrayal of Christine wasn't just, I think she did the best with what she had in terms of a character and developing that character and stuff like that. Way better than Sarah Brightman.
I thought you were going to say that what renewed your love was the sequel.
Oh no, I didn't get through that. No, I didn't watch Love Never Dies all the way through.
I've only heard like the rumors about this terrible sequel.
You can watch it on YouTube. It's real bad.
I just can't bring
Now
myself
that I
to
have
do it.
watched.
Have you ever read really bad fan fiction?
Who are you talking to? You're
Like,
talking to a group of
To
nerds.
general,
to,
or just-
the sack.
A little bit, but yeah.
Like Love Never Dies is like, imagine if Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote the worst Phantom of the Opera fan fiction, only it wasn't just a dream, it was real, and he actually did write the worst Phantom of the Opera fan fiction and set it to music, and it got released on Broadway.
I think that's an
Why
insult
would you
to
do
fan
that?
fiction.
Because it's like, basically in this version, Christine and the Phantom were always in love, and they fucked behind Raoul's back and had a kid.
Hey, spoilers.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Imp in My Head didn't know there was a sequel, so now you do. And now,
Oh, sorry to ruin your life, Josh.
But yeah, it's so bad. It is just monumentally horrifying. Oh, babies.
It bad.
Babies. Also, the whole you can't have spoilers for Phantom of the Opera. It was written up more than 100 years ago.
Well, the sequel wasn't.
That's true, I guess.
I read the book. The book was okay.
By Gaston Leroux, yeah, that shit is awesome.
Gaston Leroux. It's kind of like it's told in a, I feel like it's told in a modern way for the time that it was written. Am I wrong about that?
I don't think so.
Like he tells the story as though it's more of a biography. Like it's not as novel. It's less novelish and more like autobiographical, like it really happened, kind of like War of the Worlds or something. I don't know. Like here are these excerpts of these like newspaper articles about the ghost and the. I don't know. It makes. Shut up! Stop looking at me like that! Stop judging me!
Look, I watched about 10 minutes of that film, and I was like, I'm out.
That's okay.
And I watched some terrible shit.
Wait, did you watch the terrible Joel Schumacher Phantom?
No.
Oh.
Wait, who's that?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Rissy, explain yourself.
Joel Schumacher is one of history's greatest monsters, and I share a birthday with him. He's the guy that directed Batman and Robin and insisted on all the butt shots and nipples on the bat.
Oh,
Jesus!
Yeah, and
the
he's
rubber
guy-
TNA, like...
Yeah, and he's the guy that did the Phantom, live-action Phantom, from the early aughts.
Oh, with Emily Blum and
Yes.
Scottish guy.
Rossum, yeah.
Emmy Rossum and Gerard Butler.
That's the one. Gerard
Gerard-
Butler, yeah.
And he can't sing at all. Like
That was
Gerard
real
Butler, yeah, cannot sing to save his life. But he is very handsome, which makes him perfect for the Phantom. What?
We're waiting for one more person
Yeah.
to join, right? Who's gonna join?
He has very nice muscular lips.
And yeah, I
Make
think
him good for the Phantom, I guess, because you just see that.
I feel like we need to get Valerie in here.
just got really horny and wanted Gerard Butler in his movie, because why would you cast the most handsome man
Beowulf, that works.
as the Phantom? Also, Amanda, your Veronica Lake hair is fucking killing me. I love it.
My what?
Your Veronica Lake style hair. You got that awesome, like, down over one eye thing going.
Dude, I slept on it. This is how I woke up like this.
This is how sexy happens.
But like,
well, it makes you look like an old Hollywood film star. With all the glamour that entails.
You walk by some like hair salons and they're just beds, because that's what they do. You just fall asleep and then you end up like that. You're like, I look fabulous.
That's why I put on like the big headphones to like try to hide some of it, because
Like,
I didn't
here's
feel like I didn't have it
$200.
in me to
But it
to
looks
do
really
anything
good.
with it.
It's
So
insane.
well,
nice try. You look good.
Yeah.
I had to actually shower to get this, which sucks.
Hey, I showered yesterday, which I felt was doing pretty good. Like, it's only been a day. Usually
Good
it's
for
been
you.
longer than a day. So, you know.
Oh, Adam, Damsels of Dorkington, Adam.
Heyo.
Hi.
We already know. We're best friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
Doesn't
of course.
know it yet.
All right, truly. Okay. I just realized we're playing a game.
We sure are.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh well.
I love those words together.
Well, I accidentally hit enter too quickly. Whatevs.
Oh, I figured. I still like them.
Like, watching Miles and Gwen is so wonderful.
They're just the dumbest.
They are, and it makes them wonderful.
So
I literally.
Adam the Sack is like, who's Miles and Gwen?
Well, he saw the puppers and the kitty, right?
Oh,
Yes, I literally had to separate them at one point because Miles got so angry he was biting Gwen maliciously. She was whimpering.
Oh wow. It's usually the opposite, isn't it? Where Gwen is
no.
like, let me put your head in my mouth.
Well, she does that, but she's actually pretty gentle about it. But then Miles will get angry and he'll get more vicious with his biting, which is funny because he's just so tiny.
Right? But he's big though now, like compared to when you first got him.
Well, sure, but he's no 40-pound dog, that's for sure.
That's true.
Oh,
Shower someone with
gosh.
Y'all,
I
what
mean-
do you think pumpkin spice is for? What do you think it was created for?
I mean, one of these is truly a horrible idea,
Well,
but I
it's
love
not
the
really
pumpkin
It tastes
spice
like
pumpkins.
it tastes like
Yep.
the spice that you make a pumpkin pie with. It tastes like
That's what. Sure, but I'm saying the pumpkin spice was created to spice pumpkin.
No, condoms. Thank you.
Well, it's a truly horrible idea.
That's
Thank you very
okay.
much.
You have the worst idea.
Woo!
I would eat the pumpkins. I would not eat the
Let's
condoms.
see how they handle it.
Condoms.
That's
You
fair.
shouldn't eat pumpkins. You shouldn't eat condoms, no matter what they taste like.
And now, pick your favorite.
Okay, somebody. That's okay. That's good. Yeah.
Sorry, Daniel.
Going with the theater nerd joke.
I mean,
Next,
the great thing about playing with you is if I lose, at least I like lost to professionals. So
These are both pretty valid answers considering how much horror heterosexual people have been wreaking with their terrible I sprayed my wife down with cum. She's like a turkey. T-shirts they've been wearing to announce.
What are you
Oh,
talking about?
yeah, no, I've been seeing that.
Okay,
missed
okay.
that.
You're leaving it a little bit of context, so it sounds a little more gross than it is, but
But it's still really gross.
yeah.
Please,
Well,
Adam,
'cause-
give us the context.
Well, no, because the woman's the pregnant person is wearing a shirt that says like stuffed or something, like she's a turkey.
Mommy's stuffed with a little turkey of her own, and then Dad's got a shirt that says "I made the stuffing."
Which is false. He made half of the stuffing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically like
He didn't make half.
Somebody did a literal version of
The evolutionary biologist chimes in.
where the guy
not
is
half.
wearing a shirt that says
a small
I'm,
portion.
You know, I
It's mostly her.
ejaculated, and the wife has a shirt that says I'm full of cum. That's basically what you're saying.
I don't know what anybody's talking about.
You haven't seen this thing on the tweets or whatever?
Okay, choose your favorite.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, I love this.
I'm having a hard time focusing.
Are you drunk?
It's probably the wine. Probably.
Is it the wine or is it the pandemic?
You
Hey,
say
how was
potato.
Thanksgiving with your grandmother?
It was beautiful. Our Thanksgivings are normally huge, enormous in my family, and it was fucking delightful to have less than 10 people in the house.
Oh shit!
I know, right?
Total even split.
Let's see the next one. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
I kind of like the idea that Thanksgiving started off as a human sacrifice that just went horribly bad. Like it was supposed to be a person, but we ended up with a turkey.
Right.
Thank you, everyone.
Mommy
It's a last minute. The turkey was just a last minute replacement. I understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're cooking, you're in the middle, you screw up something, you're like, oh no, what do I have on hand? I get it.
You'd think they would have replaced them with the long. If you can't have the long pig, you might as well have pork.
Decisions.
Oh, I
Choose
like
your
both of
favorite.
these.
Yeah, these are really good.
I really like both of these. This isn't fair. Oh gosh.
They are both
The
really
kids'
good.
table sucks so hard because you're 17 and then you're there with your like 3-year-old cousin.
Well, our kids' table actually turned into the college kids.
See, that would be great. It's when there's a huge age discrepancy between the members that it sucks.
I thought you meant that the table itself turned into a college-aged person, and I was very confused.
Man, the audience is swinging a lot of shit tonight.
Here we have
And the votes, too.
Winging shit, audience.
Hey, Daniel, I have
here
a
we
question
go.
for you. Why do you not have your
people,
video
it's
up
voting
on
time.
the stream?
Because it'd be blocking the room code.
This was supposed to say he read lies my teacher told me.
Can I bring this closer?
You can try.
Get closer. There we go.
You can certainly try.
Ooh, what happened? Why am I on mass.gov?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. My phone just
Oh,
went
did
to
we-
mass.gov
Did we-
COVID numbers.
Did we finally get our COVID results back?
I
We got tested the beginning of this week and we still haven't got
Oh.
Time
results.
to pick the
Oh
one
wow,
you like
I got
best.
mine in like 3 days.
I feel like these answers apply to just observing us, period, not
Amen,
specifically
sister.
Thanksgiving.
Sorry, Mananda.
That's totally fair.
I basically
Valid.
took yours and expanded on it
Amanda,
just a little bit.
So
Chastity pony?
Round
the
one,
fact that
votes,
you
and the
made your account as human Blythe makes me suspect you're actually Pod Blythe.
Yeah, that was the point.
Okay.
Who am I?
Pony has a Santa
Who knows?
hat.
Aww.
Yay.
I see round 2 in your future, where points will be doubled.
It's as
and
cheery
stakes
as
will be
they
higher.
get. Nay get. Nay. Nay is their
Nay.
pronoun.
They're like,
Right.
stop masturbating and also
No.
Merry Christmas.
And Adam in the sack is very confused about
What Chastity Pony represents.
It represents not masturbating.
Okay.
While a giant horse sits on you. Is it a fetish? I don't know. Is it?
Isn't everything a fetish to somebody?
Yeah, roll 34, yo.
Surprising. Okay.
Oh god, I regret my answers already.
Thank you for making me feel better.
Time's running out.
Shut up. Look at these tired babies.
I know, they're all tuckered out.
They're so sleepy because they were fighting.
So
That's
how do you think you
adorbs.
did?
They were
Let's
fighting.
see.
But it's really cute.
Up to bat, we have punch in your vote.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I just want to say this joke. It's great because sexy is there twice. Like a once wouldn't have worked, but two sexies, great. I'm sorry, I
They're
interrupted.
sued by sexy bear.
I was gonna say, Rissy, is that you?
It isn't, but
I'm surprised.
well,
No,
the
it's
thing
me,
is,
it's me.
I got sexy from The Simpsons, like repeating it twice. So that's why I always, say sexy something.
Does that originate with is it sexy Flanders or was
Yeah,
there
it's-
something
no,
else?
It's stupid sexy Flanders. I don't remember
Oh.
where the double repetition of sexy happens in The Simpsons, which,
I mean, it's probably something Homer said at some point.
yeah. But it's stupid sexy Flanders, because he's like, nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all.
I like how we talk about stupid, sexy Flanders, and Michael just goes right for the chastity pony. Okay, now I see where the audience is today.
Next, we have
I really liked Adam's answer, but I couldn't not go with
Yeah, well done, Daniel.
the void.
Ow, someone
I
getting
understand.
nerdy up in this bitch.
I mean, occasionally.
I'm loving it.
Oh god. Wow.
Y'all are nerds.
Oh, wow. All right.
And so are we who have voted.
It's true.
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
Amanda.
I feel like that was generous. I don't deserve that.
No,
It's
you
a really
absolutely
good
deserve
one.
that.
We were all enjoying it before we knew who did it.
It's hard to make your brain work that way. It's always impressive to me
Alright,
when
vote for
someone
the one
pulls
you like best.
something out that wasn't meant to be. I love that.
Oh, these are both funny.
There's the callback, but then
How do I
the
do this?
charcuterie board is great. Like,
This is good. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which one to vote for.
But just the board.
It's gonna be toss up. Okay.
That
Once
is
again,
really
a lot of the humor is in that man flesh is like there's no space or hyphen there. It's man flesh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've seen
Well done.
Lord of the Rings
Congratulations.
Fellowship of the Ring, right?
Oh.
You'll taste man flesh!
Okay, I didn't realize it was not. There was no space and there's hyphen in the script.
And now it's time to vote for
what?
your favorite.
Who wrote that?
It's Michael.
Yeah, it was.
oh yes, I have to confess.
You all know me so well.
Oh God.
I know.
No, I knew which one I was choosing. I was oh-godding the one I didn't choose.
Oh, so
I'm
I guess I'm
oh-godding the
losing
one I
now.
did
think we
choose.
might be losing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Oh,
Oh no,
no,
I
you
won!
did!
I won!
I'm the only one who I was like, I'm not choosing that. No.
You know what? Boobs for the win.
I had the same reaction to a well actually. I was like, absolutely not.
That's-
Well
Yeah.
actually.
Same.
Oh, are you singing the song I was about to sing?
Were you just singing Mbop?
Boobs.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, right now in another dimension ruled by turkey people, like
I'm
has
sad
potential?
that nobody put the obvious answer of a second smaller turkey.
Right?
That's,
I did.
Oh.
I did.
Don't get me wrong. I thought about it.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Or a ton of cum, since that's apparently what
no,
this is.
no,
No, Rizzy.
no.
I mean, I'm
You
thinking,
can't.
No.
Voting time.
Can't even.
Adam learned quickly.
I'm sorry we didn't tell you, Adam, earlier before you started your set that you could totally swear on this show.
No, I think Daniel covered it.
Oh, we did?
Tom a swear
Okay,
word?
I just...
I don't
No,
know, he-
that,
So,
like...
sorry, did you want me to swear? Because I could add
Yes.
swearing to my songs if you want. Okay.
I mean,
No.
when you're describing read the fucking manual, you could have said fucking.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Oh.
forgot about that. Yes. All right.
There's that.
Thank you, Amanda!
You're welcome.
Next time you're on the show, I expect 100% more cussing.
Okay.
That's 100% more than 0 is 0. You need, like, that's...
150.
I need like an N+1.
That's, yes.
Okay.
Yes, make the number
Alright.
bigger, Sarah. That will...
102% more.
102% more swearing.
It's hard.
Thankfully, some people in the chat are giving me some Lord of the Rings comments about meat being back on the menu. Fuck yeah.
Oh, what?
Meat's
Don't worry
back
about
on the menu, boys!
Karate
an
Joe,
Arby's
we are
joke?
not.
I don't know. I have no
Kind of,
idea.
yeah. After a fashion.
Good job, Tits Snaps.
Thank you.
Okay, only one round remains. Let's see how it's shaping up to this point.
Is it
I didn't
fair?
get it either, but is this an Arby's joke? For some reason, that really delighted me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I assumed it was.
And now for.
Now I'm hungry for Arby's.
We're
Ew.
all quip
That is an impulse to have, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
Listen, mostly the
Separate
curly fries and a
responses.
Jamocha shake.
Okay, player
But-
two looks a little
Okay, that I get.
To eat
Oh.
at Arby's.
Blythe, can you do that as a voiceover promo? I'm hungry for Arby's. Ew.
If I
Ew.
ever make a commercial VO reel, which I plan on doing, that's definitely going in there. Daniel, remind me of that. Oh, y'all, this is not. I should not go down this road, but I can't think of another road to go down.
Yeah. Although we're probably not on the same road, but
I bet
same.
we are.
I was able to veer away from a very obvious one.
Did not go for the obvious one. Like, do you follow Nihilist Arby's on Twitter?
No.
You should. It's basically like, don't forget to eat at Arby's, also all life is meaningless.
Oh, I thought that was the main Arby's account.
It is.
Who can say?
I was gonna say, is there an actual Arby's account? There might not be.
It's just, they just let Nihilist Arby's take over.
I fucking typoed, like, in a real bad way. Ugh, embarrassing. I
And I
don't
did
know
too.
what I mean, though, so just, like,
Will
fill
will,
in what you
Be
mean.
kind.
will we still get it? We'll still get it, right?
You definitely will.
Okay.
It's not a pun that hinges on a single letter, so.
It's not a pun at all.
Oh.
Decisions. Favorite.
Manly C.
God damn it.
I have to go with the shizzle the nizzle. And that's probably the first time I've ever said those words out loud.
My manly seed, though?
I hope it's the last time, too.
Oh,
Gotta let it
absolutely.
go.
That's never going to come out my mouth again.
Your manly seed is never gonna come out of your mouth again?
Again!
I wanted to do that, but I didn't.
Thank you, audience!
We'll do it for you.
Well done, Adam.
Oh gosh.
I mean, is The Rock in there?
Oh, come on. Come on.
Golf claps, right? Golf claps.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this.
This is beautiful.
Also good. Real good.
Is it in that order?
I'm in.
I mean,
Oh,
the
sorry,
Arby's
Beowulf.
joke. The Arby's joke. Made
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the callback. It was that callback,
It
though.
was too good.
I almost went with the steam hams thing.
Oh, wow.
I hope that's like pointing to people.
For the one you like
Fuck you,
best.
fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. Peace. I'm out.
Yep.
That is a classic.
So I misread the second one. I thought it was thank you, Ryan Reynolds, and then turkey. But Ryan Reynolds turkey?
Is
Look,
it Ryan
I-
Reynolds the name of
I
the
was
turkey?
going for an overall joke, and then I ran out of time.
Oh, no.
And I desperately, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I can't believe you said death to birds.
Look,
Why is that you?
I
They're
had
the enemy of
17
fishes.
seconds left and 2 more prompts.
So
Oh, shit.
No, Amanda deserved that.
To pick the one you like
Oh,
best.
okay.
Oh.
I think that's.
I think
Yeah.
I know.
It is. And you know.
And
Yes.
yeah.
Because,
Although the alternate spelling creates a whole new realm of possibilities.
It's his dog. His dog. He wants you to write it like a chastity pony.
jump on it.
yeah.
My saddle is waiting.
I
I
have
like
both
how
of these
Talk
uncles.
Tick still has legs.
I know.
Right.
I love the talk tick.
I know.
Talk
I
Tick,
love
like-
Tactic.
That joke is never gonna get old. How do you
It's
do,
true.
fellow kids?
Sarah, you fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Talk tick.
It's true
Tactic.
though. I do have an Uncle Bobby who lives in Colorado that
He's
hunts,
talked about
and he's
his
talked
elk
about
jerky.
his elk jerky before.
Yeah,
so
yeah, we've been there for that.
It's not a joke. It's very serious.
Some of the best jokes are not jokes.
Is the jerky good?
Oh, Amanda.
Oh, we
We
ate some of
ate
his
some-
elk. It was grilled. This was before we stopped eating meats.
Yeah.
So this was a long
Oh.
time
That's probably
ago.
when we stopped eating meat.
Yeah, the grilled elk was not good. Uncle
yeah,
Bobby
you're
is not
really
watching, so it's fine.
I don't think he's watching. I hope not. He has a heart condition. I don't know.
And I was just a few points behind you that time, too.
If you're watching Uncle Bobby,
We were like, hey, this
I
is
love
great.
you, and we are both the black
I'm
sheep
so-
of the family.
I'm so
Mwah.
glad you shot this and then fed it to us.
That's how it worked.
Yeah, that was a long time
Festival in
ago.
Oklahoma actually has really good elk. But that's about the only good thing there.
Yeah.
Like literally the only good thing.
I mean, he has a different palate than we have
So-
in general. So I think that
First of all, I really love your Uncle Bobby. He's really cool.
I love my Uncle Bobby too.
And I love that he and his wife Sharon, when they met and got married, Sharon was blind.
This is true.
This is true. So Sharon
She's
was
not blind anymore.
She was
No, it's
blind when she met and married Bobby, and then she had some surgery that made her not blind.
Yeah.
And so, first of all, I'm just fascinated by a life that started out blind, and then in your 20s or something,
And then you marry Uncle Bobby, and then you're like, what?
and then after that you can see.
And then you're like, fuck, why did I marry this guy? Gross!
No, but they're still together.
Okay, that's cool.
No, they're still together.
I mean, I think Bobby's a good-looking guy. She didn't do. It didn't go terribly wrong.
He's all right. Yeah, he's.
So back in high school, there's a dude I know. I really hope he's not watching this, and he was like,
He's not.
He's not blessed in the looks department, and had grown a creepy flesh-colored beard to try and make himself look older because he was playing the
Sorry,
tax
did you say
collector.
beard?
I'm
Beard.
Beard.
I'm drunk.
I think there was an L in there.
There was an L in there. Beard.
Beard.
And he got a girlfriend in high school, and it was the one blind girl in school. And I know I was not the only one who had made the joke beforehand that if Josh is gonna get a girlfriend, she's gotta be blind. And then it happened, and I'm like, He's married with 3 kids now.
Have you, Adam the Sack? Have you played this game before?
I think yes, I have.
Yeah. Okay.
There's like 3 rounds. I don't remember how the rounds go though exactly.
It's like you invent a thing, and then you
It's,
have to
2
draw what
rounds.
the thing looks like, and then you have to present the thing.
Does everybody? Oh, is this the one where you can let the thing present for you, or you can present
Yeah.
it yourself?
Yes.
Does everybody present?
Oh, yeah.
If you let them present for you, we'll literally kick you out of the Zoom call.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
No pressure.
Not a test. Totally not a test.
It's a test.
It might be a test.
Oh, they're talking. This is the part where they talk too much, like explaining the game to us like we haven't played this 5 million times before since.
Why don't you do the voiceover, Blythe? You tell us. Come on.
Welcome to Patently Stupid. This game is real dumb and everyone already knows the rules, so I'm not gonna bother explaining them. That's right, it's patently stupid. And here we go, guys. Just make up some shit and then talk about some other shit and you'll probably lose. Okay, here we go. It's time
like she's
for
a
market
professional.
research.
We need a budget to keep her on the show.
I think so.
Forget
like,
my commercial reel. I think I just
Right?
recorded it.
And voila, you've created a problem.
Now
Oh.
your problems get
Yeah, she's right. She's spot on.
We've done this enough. I know what Schmitty sounds like.
No, it's what you sound like.
Still working on getting them on the show.
Yeah, well, work harder, Daniel. Come on.
Come on, Daniel.
Ooh, this is hard. Okay. I don't even know what we're laughing at, but
It's gonna be awful, whatever it is. It's gonna be.
Not as awful as you would think in the most obvious way.
Shameful and disgusting,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it's still
guess.
that, but
Okay.
Do the problems should the problems be funny yet? Probably not, right?
It
I
can
mean,
be.
it's always okay to
It's-
have funny problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How
Don't-
much
you don't
do you
have to
hate
try.
everyone else?
That's
and
true.
then that's yeah.
You don't have to try too hard to make the problem funny. Oh, Nee must be around.
I love Growling Kitty!
The best part of the night.
Oh my goodness.
When Nee shows up.
I love Growly very, very.
Now look at your device.
Josh says if we ever hear Rissy laughing like that in the laboratory, run.
Simply pick the one you want to solve.
Oh my goodness.
When he's literally using Miles as a pillow. And he's just letting her.
Aww.
These are both terrible. Whoever gave me these
Sorry,
prompts.
but that's half your time.
And I'm gonna pick one, so at least one of you will know that I called your prompt terrible, but you should know, because it is.
Hopefully it's mine.
Gonna move on.
I don't know
Someone's
what's
almost up.
compliment.
I don't know. They're both so bad.
Wow,
Fantastic.
Amanda.
Now it's time to
I picked one so
solve
it
that
can't show up in the
problem.
final
That's
round.
right. This is when ideas become reality, using nothing but a pen and paper.
But
That
we're out
is
of paper, so you'll have to use
gameplay,
some
man.
napkins.
I say that, but I know for a fact that the prompts that I
Yeah, don't
offered
forget to
were
spice it up
awful,
with a
so I guess it's deserved that I.
I wasn't super proud of mine either, so, you know, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have to remind me what I picked. I'm fully aware of what I have done to myself. It's where I remember that I can't draw.
That looks like a lady, and it's not supposed to be a lady.
You can see what I'm drawing?
We're at the halfway point.
Oh, what have I done?
I hear that.
Ah.
Only a few seconds left to draw.
Fuck you.
No press.
You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy
Oh, I forgot about the
tagline.
title part.
Something that makes people say,
Yeah.
take all my money, take it right now.
Let's go.
That's weird. That's his name. There we go. No. Why is the title so short? Ah! Type faster.
How do you spell the word foul? Like something smells foul.
For real.
Yeah. I'm really bad at spelling.
Tick-tock.
Clearly.
Time's running out.
Foul.
Jesus, you can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can.
Now the question is, is Amanda setting you up? Is she that kind of person?
No.
Now,
I am
each
not
of
that
you
kind of
will present
person.
your creation with our
I'm not
amazing
Rissy,
presentation
jeez.
to
Sell yourself too. This is no time.
I think
to
we
be
need more
shy.
cat on the cam at this
Exactly.
point in the
Now,
evening.
let's see those
No, on the
answers.
cam. Keep it running.
Go, keep it running, keep it
Ah,
running. Full
fuck.
Mananda!
Mananda!
This is my favorite part of the show. It's
Really?
like
Don't
right
build-
here. Whenever
don't build
Mananda
it
has a
up.
presentation. No, it is.
Let
That's
them
oh
know.
shit! I didn't press the button, so now it's gonna try to.
Oh, the
present
sucks.
for me.
Oh!
You better present
Talk
over
over
top of it.
Talk over it.
Okay, so
Taco.
I am. Do you ever have that problem where you think that you could really use a smaller bladder rather than the larger one? And so what you need to get yourself is the pee bag pincher, which is a belt that goes around your bladder. So you know how you're like in a family Zoom meeting and your family is just talking and you're really bored and you really want to leave, but you don't have an excuse because you don't have to pee. Well, now if you get this, then you'll have to pee. So yeah, you get the pee bag pincher so that I missed the tagline. I forget what it said. I think it was something like, so you won't be lying when you say you have to go. Anyway, I should pay more attention to my phone.
All right. We've all been in this situation, right? You're due in court, but you have a breakdown. This is a big problem that a lot of people have. Is you're due in court, but you have a breakdown. So I would like to introduce to you the solution to all of our problems. If you have a breakdown, this is what you need. You need a psychologist, because don't get caught in a ditch, metaphorically or literally. No matter what type of breakdown you have. Psychologist. Thank you very much, and please tip your servers.
Oh, I will present. Hello. My vagina keeps getting wet. Ooh, it's so moist. Anyways, so I've invented this very special towel that you slide back and forth and it dries it out. It has special crystals, drying crystals that help your chakras and your wet things not be so wet. Because it's so back and forth and so cool. It's the vagina. I'm done.
Sarah, were you spying on me when I was 14 years old? Because I feel like
Yes.
Cool. So I know we all have this problem. We'd just like to support angry cats. I mean, I know we already support angry cats, but we want to support them more.
Just went for a need.
So I really needed to do, that. So I have invented a cape. It's hard to tell, but it's a cape, and it has little lapels, and it kind of looks like something that Doctor Strange would wear, because it's Knee's Doctor Strange cape. That's right, I invented it, and now we can support those angry cats, and we can make them growl. I missed hitting the submit button for my tagline, but it was something like, because she's angry, but she's not really angry, but she seems to be happy when she's angry. So, like, I don't know. Let's make her mad and happy at the same time.
Oh, you already have a prototype.
Yeah, exactly. Look at those cute little lapels. Oh, she got them popped.
Now she's wearing your cape.
Oh. So, unlike cats, I find sleeping to be incredibly dangerous. I drool a lot, and oftentimes I might start to asphyxiate myself in a way that's somewhat similar to Jimi Hendrix, only I'm not nearly as cool. So if I died because of my own fucking drool, nobody would remember me as a rock god, unfortunately. So what's a person to do? Well, I have invented this special device that will siphon the drool out of your sleeping mouth and store it in a tank for usage later, because it's technically water.
Ooh.
And it could be really fucking useful. You never know when you might need some extra water in your house. And so that is the Drool-O-Matic. Don't drown in your sleep. Save your fluids for cheap. Because you never know.
Wow.
You might need your own saliva that you didn't aspirate and die from.
Honestly, Rissy, I thought you were going to invent a still suit that included saliva.
So, you talk about the problem of having a hard time finding my own dick. And I know what it's like for all of you. You know, you can't find your keys, you can't find your wallet, your glasses, where you left the sewing machine, your dick, everything. You just lose everything. I would submit to you that this isn't a problem. This is a problem waiting for a solution. I mean, come on. Like, the dick's really inefficient. Locomotion is poor with it. And I want you to know that I've used this solution myself. You may have noticed that you never see me from the waist down. That's because it's all mechanical spider legs. Far more effective. They can reach for things. Easy to move side by side. And I'm just going to tell you, sexy, sexy spider legs. Checkmate, atheists.
What does Melanie think of your sexy, sexy spider leg?
I heard some noises just now.
Like screaming or...
Oh.
I will leave that up to the mysteries of the internet.
Okay, so...
One.
So... I hate the taste of cum from a turkey, and if you're like me, you're in a traditional family where the youngest child has to fillet the turkey before it's murdered and then cooked for Thanksgiving, right?
/hola.
So that's it for Quarantinapalooza. Thank you.
But here's my invention. Because I've done this for so many years, I've filleted so many turkeys. I've created the condiment.
What did I miss?
That's me. Obviously, I'm very happy with my role as the youngest child filleting the turkey. But I've put a condom over the turkey's junk that tastes like mint. Because when the fowl gets foul, you just don't want it to taste like turkey cum anymore. Fuck! I'm so done with this tradition!
Thanks, I hate it.
Great job, everyone.
Have we ever mentioned that we had a coworker whose job it was
To milk the
to
turkey.
milk the toms?
For
Yeah.
artificial insemination, yeah.
Yeah, somebody we worked with had a. We weren't at the farm. Like, that wasn't our job. We were working at the university. Anyways, no, we knew somebody who had a job at some point in their career to milk the tom.
By the way, funding for Michael isn't for his invention; it's for his therapy bills.
He needs a psychologist, I think. Right? So that's how you.
Ugh, gross. There's a lot of grossness in here.
So funny story about not being able to find your penis. I actually had to throw mine away.
What happened?
It got a short in it and like shorted out my like I blew
Inside
a fuse.
of you?
Oh
no, but it did spark. No, it's an outside only penis. So
It's a Hitachi magic wand. I got you.
It's an expensive outside-only penis that I had to throw away because it got all tangled up on itself and like wires were crossed. There was a big spark.
Oh, dang.
And it shorted out my whole downstairs. So,
Was it at the right
my
moment,
apartment,
or was
sorry,
it at the wrong moment?
The downstairs of my apartment. It was right after, so at least it didn't.
So it didn't ruin your night.
So you defeated it.
But it's still really sad because
Yeah, it's like saying goodbye to an old friend.
It is.
That's like a different kind of vagina.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to be funded, and I was not disappointed.
Yes! I voted for that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I love
Oh, okay, I thought that
It's
would
fine.
make it.
Aw,
Yeah,
I
no,
voted
that's
for
fine.
that.
I voted for that.
Just for the pun in the name
Oh my
is
gosh.
enough. Like,
Without a doubt.
Was,
Yeah.
Was so worth it.
Obviously, that
Nice.
one was going to succeed.
Pandering. It works.
It does work.
Know your audience.
Yes,
Exactly.
That's true.
You'd still know I'm pandering.
Let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems,
Here, that's
you all
subtle
tackle the same
mandolin.
problem.
That's
Dun, dun,
textbook
dun.
pandering.
We're going to give you more money to invest, but now
Look at Nee with her
there's a
cape.
higher
She's so happy.
Should I know this one?
No.
It's Bo Burnham
Yeah.
So no.
making fun of bro country.
You.
Just to have it removed now? I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I think she wants to wear her cape.
I think she likes her cape.
Oh god, the cutes.
How
Makes her
can you
feel
ever know
powerful.
what she does and does not like?
She hates everything.
It's
so-
true.
Oh man, any requests here?
We don't know what your options are, my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some of you wrote things, so.
Oh. I don't know.
Angry baby.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, do mine. Do mine.
Okay, you know the drill.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Let's draw.
I want to cover up my shame.
Oh man.
Oh, poor me.
Dad, hide your shame. Hey, help me. I can see your doodle.
I feel like I'm in therapy about this right now, so I don't know how to like make a joke about it.
I was gonna say something, but then I realized I might be stealing someone else's joke, so.
Oh
They
no,
haven't
we're
made
doing
it
the
yet.
same.
There's
We're
no-
doing the same joke, aren't we? Damn it.
Halfway home.
Just hope that you go first.
What's wrong with me?
So many things, Rissy.
Where should we begin?
How much time do we have?
Well, Rissy was born on.
Okay, let's get a move
On a hot summer night.
Man, I
This is all
just
true
panicked
thus
on
far.
that.
Her mom was fucked up. Her dad was
Hey,
worse.
let's make those taglines.
It didn't get better from there.
That was the high point.
That's the
We
Christmas
love you,
story in a nutshell.
I'm out with complete control over my eyeballs when I was born. My mom was like, oh fuck, I gave birth to an alien because I was like staring her down.
Oh, I forgot what I drew.
Same.
It was so long ago.
We're we're halfway there.
Oops. Well, I accidentally got yeeted out of Jackbox briefly, so I'm gonna have to just say my own tagline.
Oh no.
It's okay.
As long as you can remember it, because
writing
that
it
was
down.
my issue. Okay, good. Yeah,
I'm literally writing it down right now.
that is the smart idea, because you will have forgotten it by the time it actually
and
comes
now.
around to you. Even if you go first.
Yep.
Flying Badger commented, I just sat down to watch this and the first thing I hear is about Michael filleting a turkey. Agreed, Flying
Sums it
Badger.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just don't send me
You're-
more
oh.
pictures of your nipples.
I mean, now you know what we put up after the
Oh
broadcast
no!
ends.
All right,
Or
I
do
will
it.
present. All right, I am going first. So I want to cover up my shame. But unlike all of the other girls, I took 4 years of Latin in high school, and so I know, being a pedantic asshole, that shame in Latin is also the same word used for female genitals, the pudenda. Literally, it means shame. That's right, ladies, your genitals are inherently fucking shameful. And thus, I've created the coolest device ever. It's called the Latinator. And, as you can see, it's a cloth that covers up the shame of your female genitals, although maybe some spider legs might creep out on the side, as shown in our incredible technical drawing here. The Latinator! It's just fucking underwear. It's literally just fucking underwear, but in a dead language. That gives it prestige.
Yeah. Is that too
And I'm done.
All right, here we go. Here's your problem. I want to cover my shame. Don't we all have too much shame and too much? We're all really, yes. I get it. You're feeling guilty about what you have about it. Here's the solution to your problem. Here's what you need. It's this, and it looks. Now you may think, hey, that just looks like a regular cloth. No, it has absorbent power also. So and the reason why is because it's the shame wow.
Oh, yeah!
I don't.
Jesus, I'm gonna vote for that.
No, wait! I made the same joke. No.
Oh, there's a little growl. I heard it.
So I want to cover my shame. I'm a little ashamed that my favorite movie franchise is The Fast and the Furious. And so I pretend that I like costume dramas instead of butts. So it's about Bustles, Not Butts. That's the VHS tape of a costume drama that I pretend that I like. The Fast and the Costumiest. Look. It all has butts and boobs and stuff. Like, it's all the same shit. Why don't we just get together? Like, we can just all be friends. Whatever.
See, now I want to see a Fast and Furious set as a period piece.
Wait, with like horse racing or like cars and the rest of it is
With horse racing.
Both, maybe.
Yeah, I'd be on board for that.
There's got to be
Is
fans.
somebody supposed to be presenting?
Yeah, it's me. So here's the thing. I want to cover up my shame, but I suspect, again, as nerds, we all have similar shames, and it's mostly in our minds. That's where my shame is. I don't know about you all, but yeah, luckily it's mostly in my brain, but I'm still ashamed, so I need to cover it up. So I have created this. You can't, it looks like a hat because I don't have very good drawing skills, but it is a hat, but it is made out of tinfoil. That's right, kids. It's a tinfoil hat. Because if they can't read your mind, they'll never know all the things you're ashamed of. Just don't put them on the internet, you idiots.
Fair.
Oh, like we're doing right now.
Yeah, that's true.
That was really good.
Beautiful.
I will present. You tired of covering up your shame? Well, this is my piece of fabric that is so absorbent.
Oh no, it is the same thing. It is the
for
same
your
thing.
face.
What happened
And
to
it's
the pony?
amazing because you can let the moist towelette wash away the guilt. Wash it away with ShamWow. Have an exclamation point.
ShamWow.
I'm so sorry. I did not.
Adam, you're fired.
You're
He's
fucking fired.
He's never on the show again. He
fucking
stole my
fired.
joke.
You're fired.
I'm so sorry.
Just, that means that we're on the same.
Yeah. Actually,
you were
you're
meant
hired.
to be here.
You're
I think.
hired.
So
You are hired.
You're hired.
It's been a real
now
roller coaster for
contractually
me. Am I hired or not?
You need to now be here for the next fucking quarantine, as long as it lasts.
Anytime Sarah can't be here, you just tag in for her.
All right. Well, so I want to cover up my shame. And of course, by shame, I mean my face. So to do that, what you need is it's just a goddamn paper bag. So you take the paper bag and you put it over your face, and then it's covered up. And so then your shame is no longer visible to anyone. And so if you have similar shame, just get yourself a goddamn paper bag and, like, for God's sake, cover that shit up, dude. There you go.
I like that you use the ancient Latin spelling of dude.
That's what I was going for. Yeah.
So,
Well, it comes back to Latin.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. So the best way for me to cover up my shame is the Stream Deck.
Oh, God.
You just hit this little button, and there, everything's happy again. Now, my tagline, since the chat can actually see this, is I'm really tempted to end the stream right now, but doing it 2 weeks in a row feels like a little bit much.
Fair.
Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest.
It was actually really nice when you just randomly ended the stream last week. We were like, oh, thank God. Let's just talk about drugs and stuff.
I just want to watch the McElroys, so,
Macklemore?
Yep, that's what I said. I popped some tags.
Oh my God. This is my song.
No.
Hey, so hold on. I'm gonna really fuck this up because I'm trying to do two things at once.
We'll do one thing at a time there, dude.
One
thing at a time. One thing.
I like.
There you
Okay, I like these things. It might
You
be
didn't vote for mine.
a little random.
You didn't vote for mine.
Which one's yours? Oh, without the exclamation point. There you go.
Sorry.
So our friends Keith and Jen just released a thing with the McElroys today.
The Adventure Zone.
The Adventure Zone thing. So go check that out.
Not to rush you, but the clock's a ticking.
Also, listen to the Adventure Zone.
Sure, you
But
can
then
do
play
that.
the Adventure Zone. Because Keith and Jen made it.
Yeah. And also there's apparently
No, Rissy, that's the title of their other podcast.
It sounds
Apparently-
familiar, but not too familiar.
I got a text from Sarah's bassist today who was like, "Why are Keith and Jen releasing an Adventure Zone? Adventure Zone. I'm sorry.
Adventure
Hoodie.
Wow, you're good at talking.
I'm not.
My channel.
with their game thing today when he has no money, and I was like, yeah, it's these like creative people just release things you want to buy. It's their fault that we. So anyway, an Adventure Zone thing came out today.
Keep talking.
Nope. I'm just like,
No.
fuck.
I think you need to keep drinking, Michael. Maybe that'll help.
Yes.
There you go.
Daniel!
Daniel!
What?
Who is wearing a paper bag over his
Oh
head
my
right
god,
now.
he got a goddamn paper
What?
bag.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the point in Quarantinapalooza where it has passed the 10 o'clock mark, so we are on the last game. We are done.
And also, I'm too drunk to talk.
And also,
so-
he can't talk anymore. So
Which actually usually happens
it's
sooner,
fine.
the thing, but yeah.
It's fine. We're gonna do one more game, and that's it. And then we're done.
Oh, we're doing another one? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
You
fine.
cannot.
have to say
Doing
it's
it
the
and
last
doing
one.
it.
You have to
Wow.
announce the last one, Michael.
I get
This
to
is
10
the 37th week. Come on.
right? You would think he would have figured this out by now.
Look.
Adam the Sack, if you need to like bow out and be like, I'm out of this.
No, I think
know,
he's
never
in it.
feel.
Bitches are too cray.
I think he's in it.
It's like,
Also,
I got things to do.
He lives in LA. He's like 3 hours ahead of us. He's fine.
He has lots
Yeah,
to do.
It's only
Adults.
7 here. Come on.
I'd say
Oh.
Quiplash.
Quiplash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quiplash would be good.
Whiplash is always fun.
Either that or TKO.
I say Quiplash.
I say
Flash.
one.
Speaking
Yeah, let's do Quiplash.
It's just
Speaking
the
of
best way to play.
TKO, has the audience seen Daniel's T-shirt?
It's so good.
It is.
Amazing. This is me milking my bag of wine.
Can't you buy that on TeePublic now?
You can. You can buy a This Pickle T-shirt, or mouse pad, mask, a phone cover or something. All kinds of things with This Pickle. This Pickle is the trademark of Quarantinapalooza from 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And don't you worry, Chastity Pony is coming to a graphic situation near you in the coming week or two at the release of my new song, When We Can Touch. Boop. Boop. When We Can Touch, which features Chastity Pony and stuff. There she goes. They go. Nay go. The problem is like the nay pronoun, but it's like the her or the him, like that, the singular. How do you,
Oh yeah.
right?
I know.
They and them. It's like nay and nem. Should she be nem? They be nay be nem?
A possible solution. I know a trans non-binary person whose pronouns are ye/ha, according to her Twitter bio.
Shut the fuck up. That's amazing.
Isn't it? Yeah, she's very cool.
I think you mean ye?
Yee.
Yes, ye is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Ye/ha.
Oh man.
That works. Yeehaw.
I know some cool people.
I mean, you're here tonight with us. So.
Yeah, obvi.
Toads.
Totes obs.
I think that's
Totes my
Totes
goats.
Toads my
my
scrotes.
Prissy!
Jinx! It's Poke, you owe me some Coke.
We've been comedying together too long.
Too fucking long.
I always like Mabes Malabes. That's my
Yeah, I know that like labia is actually the plural, but I don't care. Labes is so much funnier.
Yeah. Listen, never let the truth get in the way of a good joke.
These are the artistic choices you need to make.
Well, and it's like, just because the word comes from Latin doesn't mean we're not conjugating it in English. So, it's a loan word, and therefore it's subject to the horrors of the English language, rendering thus instead of that labia is the singular and labes is the plural.
Note, I just saw a thing on chat that just says asterisk note. Daniel's fabulous pickle is not a metaphor.
It really is a pickle. It's this pickle. I mean, it's
This
technically
pickle.
that pickle, but
Not that pickle.
I just want to imagine that it's like, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my like as it's.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
does it only do that when like it's just Daniel and the pickle in the room, and then it gets up and start dancing? Is it like the Michigan J Frog thing?
Yeah.
Where nobody
You'd
else
have to
can
ask
see it?
Daniel.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why
None of the rest of us.
that's why I keep having trouble finding it.
You know what? I didn't think about like where the arrow was pointing when I made the shirt. What? Can you get a little closer? Like where is it? Just points to that pickle, right? It's not like. Okay.
I mean, it's lower back. Kinda.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of butt area.
That's what I
The
meant.
tramp stamp region. To use the technical term.
Well, now I finally know what to get as a
pickle tramp.
tattoo.
I will pay for anybody watching the stream right now for you to get a tattoo that says
Of this
of this
pickle.
pickle.
Of
Like,
this pickle.
I will pay
Nothing-
for that tattoo.
Nothing.
How much will you pay?
I will send you the high resolution file so that you can.
Wait, Sarah, will you really pay for it?
I know. I'm
Say yes.
like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would
might need to set
really
a
pay
cap.
for it.
Do you have any placement restrictions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I'm not doing it, but I'm just curious.
no, I have no placement restrictions.
I mean, forehead would be weird.
I want to see a picture of it.
Well, I think that was more of
faces.
requirements.
You know what?
What about my labes?
I mean,
If you're gonna get a this pickle tattoo, like I'm not gonna also require like a special place. Like if you're gonna put that somewhere on your body, God, you put that anywhere you want. on
Yeah,
your body.
anywhere you
But
want.
I want to see
Yeah,
it.
you put that pickle wherever you want, ladies.
That's right.
Or men, whatever.
Or yeehaws.
Or yees and haws.
Knees and haws.
Yees and haws. Oh no.
Oh no. Mm.
Oh, those were weird choices, but I made them and I clicked submit, so they're done now.
Yes, they're behind us, but they're about to be in front of us.
But they're also in front of us. They're behind me, but they're in front of you.
That shit's deep.
So deep. Look at that cute baby.
Babies.
This one right here. Richter.
Damn near killed her.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're not sorry at all.
That's true.
I tried to edit mine to be better, and it got worse because I
Oh
didn't have time.
no, I hate when that happens.
it happens.
Well done, Pander.
Oh man, I really like both of those for very different reasons. Oh,
Yes.
Adam, I'm sorry.
Valerie.
I don't feel bad
Valerie.
about that. It was good.
So, Adam, was it a Musk that was called Elon? Or are we talking about this person?
Perhaps a musk ox.
The actual person, I don't know.
Should be keep Austin blank.
Oh God, that's
Oh
gross.
man.
The kid.
As a person who lives in Texas, I really appreciate this.
Painters, come show everybody you and your cape.
Yeah, that one was just for you, Blythe.
Well, I
Rissy. Michael.
I ain't even mad.
Let's see the next one.
I thought cum-filled was really
It
funny.
smells so good.
Thank you. It's the Shakespearean era conjugation I used.
Oh no!
I know that one worked.
Recommendations, Amanda?
What? I've done enough cultures and smelled enough to know that it's not great. I still voted for it, but
Oh, but the audience went for mine. Thank you very much.
The audience is afraid of vaginal canal bacteria. Perhaps
I mean, sometimes it can smell like fresh baked bread, so there's that.
Yeasty.
Here's the fun part.
Yeah.
Pick your favorite.
Ours is the yeasty haven.
It's all women that movie.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
See, now I want to see a show with Rissy and Paris Hilton.
I could make that work,
yeah.
actually. I have,
What do you
Where
have?
this is going.
What do you have?
I have
Yes.
some respect for Paris Hilton as a performer because I remember during the 2008...
I thought you were gonna say you had connections.
That's what I thought
I
was she.
did too.
I have some connections to Paris Hilton. No, that political ad she made for herself as president, she was actually really fucking funny.
All right, choose your favorite.
Man, I want some dead Doritos.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
me
sounds
too.
great. I didn't eat dinner, y'all.
Yeah.
You should do that.
And honestly, shame on them for not coming out with dead Doritos for some Halloween.
But I had
Yeah.
2 glasses of wine.
They have those,
It's
those
like a
skeletal
meal.
Cheetos.
For your liver.
What?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
You're welcome.
Don't make me walk across the street to the convenience store and buy Cheetos again, like last
Nobody's making you.
time. Oh, they did. I'm blaming it on them.
I mean, it was a joke based on Doritos.
Favorite.
yeah.
Like Phoenix, Arizona?
Yeah.
Is this a Valerie C special?
River Phoenix. He's actually it's
Oh, God.
dead.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that says coming
Or
to,
Joaquin.
not coming on. Got it.
Yeah, it's
Different.
I thought maybe it was like the X-Men Phoenix, that like they're merging Santa
That
Claus
too.
and the Phoenix.
No, Santa Claus is coming back to life
We have
in
Like the
a
Phoenix.
blaze of glory.
with vengeance, right? Like I
The
think.
claw's back with a vengeance. This time it's personal.
Okay, everybody.
Whoa.
Pick your
Whoa.
favorite.
I was supposed to say with respect.
Respect.
Respect, I think.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
I'm sorry, there's a kitten right here. You're gonna be okay.
No, don't be sorry. It's a growly baby.
The growly baby's upset about the kitten.
Oh, okay.
The kitten's right here. That's a kitten.
Ah, okay, I see
That's a
now.
cat.
Does the growly baby not like
We
kittens?
have
The growly
she
baby
doesn't.
doesn't like
Baby
it.
doesn't like anything.
She doesn't like anything.
Well, true. She seems to like her Doctor Strange
more
cake.
interesting.
Yeah, she does. I don't know.
Decisions.
Oh my
decisions.
God.
Choose your favorite.
Oh, yikes.
Now, of course,
Oh my god.
of course, the correct answer for this was Club Smoosh.
I mean,
Kittens
yeah.
already have anti-gravity
That was the way to
properties,
pander.
though.
If you were gonna pander.
True.
Okay, this was almost the exact same joke. I literally was like, I could do coming into turkeys, like that would be pretty funny. And then I was like, nah, we'll go with something non-standard.
Round 1 is in the books. Let's see how the scoring shakes out.
For a second, I thought that was just all gonna stay at 0, like the game just.
I don't
refused to
understand
be-
Right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like
it's us.
none of you deserve
The
points.
game is like, too many jokes about ejaculating into turkeys. Fuck all of you, you sick fucks.
Is on.
I mean, it's
I'm
Jack-
looking over at the stream and being like, why are 25 people still watching
Well,
this?
it was 24. It's 24.
Thank
Oh yeah,
God.
people
It's
are
going
just
down.
signing off
They're
as
like,
we
it's
go.
done. No pressure to people that want to sign off, and like we don't want to be called out about it.
Wait, I don't get this prompt at all.
Oh, well, I can't help you out.
Well, I have to answer this. And yes, Flying Badger, respect here. We joke a lot, but we do respect each other.
Well, respect is an interesting word.
We respect consent, which is what the joke was about. So
Okay, fair. I
yeah.
can't see the chat, so I don't know what we're talking about. I'm just
I
making
think that was
respect.
based off of the
running out of
drunk
time.
cow
Don't
gets
be
sent to
afraid
bed.
use a safe
Yes.
Because
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
You feel me, girl? Yeah.
But only if you consent to me feeling you.
You know I do, babe.
Enthusiastically, preferably.
Yes. Yep.
Let's do
Juliana
this.
says this was not the family show I was expecting.
Juliana was not expecting a family
Juliana
show.
Finch.
Guy thing to say.
Uh-oh, I
Also,
Juliana
tried.
Finch. I love
Juliana,
you.
when you're here, you're family.
Family with a B.
You're
Family.
You're
Family.
family when you're
You're
not here,
family.
to be fair.
Yeah.
You dig?
You dig?
I voted for that because you
Uh,
You dig is pretty good.
Although I like the meta thing of like bringing back I meant to do that as something cool.
Yeah.
But
Well, like,
Like,
what
if
are
you-
cool people like? Cool people definitely talk like beatniks, so...
Next up. The most
I don't think any of us know what cool people are like.
That's fair.
there's
Yeah,
so
we don't
many.
know. We have no idea.
We can only guess.
All right, people, it's
Oh,
voting time.
wow. Weird flex, my dude.
Baby,
Oh,
you beautiful boy. Come here.
Adam, I love that answer so much.
It's so good.
Sorry, it just occurred to me like, oh no, does somebody think I'm talking about this party? Because I'm not.
No, that's fair.
That's
it's
fair.
Totally fair.
I would
Funny
use that
even
for
if
like
you are.
marketing.
Yeah.
We're there.
Boy,
We're actually gonna use that.
We
We're
will
gonna be
use
like,
that for marketing.
Quarantinapalooza is
It's
only so.
Vote for your favorite.
Great.
Oh,
Oh, this is great.
I initially read this as she's a cup. He's a celebrity, and I was like, what's going on? And then I'm like, no, you're just drunk, you dumb bitch.
what I love is that is like two like high exposure jobs.
Right?
Yep.
It would still work.
Nope, never mind, you moved.
I feel like those are basically the same answers. So.
Yeah. Yours was better though.
oh, you
They-
won.
All right, check this out.
Mathematically.
It would be really weird if this item had an expiration date printed on it. And now, pick your favorite.
With that earlier story, no one went with Hitachi.
Oh, too soon. Too
I'm
soon.
sorry.
I didn't want to make Amanda sad.
I'm still mourning my loss.
Right? Exactly.
Do you need me to send you a new one? I can do that.
Are you gonna like legally have to
There-
like what do you do? What are the laws about what happens when your husband dies in Washington State? Do you have to wear
Oh.
black for a year?
What are you? What are you?
Next.
What?
Like every single part of that was
Want
wrong.
some attention?
Every
Go
single
see
part
me
of that was
or
wrong.
wearing a t-shirt that says
I'm not in
blank.
Washington State. I don't have a husband. I
No,
just
that's
had
right,
I had an electric boyfriend, I guess. Or just
have an electric boyfriend.
Significant
You
other.
have
I
whatever
don't
kind
like
of boyfriend you want.
like. Hey, you know what? I don't think that my Hitachi was gendered, so I think it was just.
That's yeah. You're in Oregon.
Very good, Rissy.
Yes, I am.
You did it.
I did it.
So proud.
I voted for you, Valerie.
I did too. And
Honestly-
I regretted it.
Honestly, the fact that it hit the circuit breaker, I'm actually kind of scared about like what could have happened. Like, that's a 15 amp overload.
No, hang on.
Yes!
It's still in my trash. I'm gonna get it and show you the wires. So
Okay, go get.
how bad it is.
Yes!
Did
Wow.
you clean it first or okay? She's done.
It's if it's moist. We don't want
Dude, it's not moist. That's not. Jesus fuck.
You
This was
vaginaed
supposed to
it.
read synchronized jizzing.
Also, it's big enough I can show just the cord part and not show the like business end on
Okay.
screen.
Oh no, we want to see
Yeah.
the whole.
See
thing.
the business end and the.
Okay, so I would have voted for synchronized jizzing, but
Thank you, but I accidentally hit enter.
yeah, no, it's fine.
I was
I
busy
would have voted for you.
retrieving
Kitty does
something.
not like
and,
synchronized
Oh
jizzing.
no,
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't want to think about that.
No.
I'm in my grandma's house right now. Come on,
You
guys.
are your wife wears the vibrator.
I don't want to know.
Somebody told me I was haunted last night just because every time I look at a picture it starts to move.
That's called television.
No!
Funny.
I mean, like, if I'm looking at a picture of a cat, I see its pupils dilate. It's just, you know, it's just a little hallucination. It happens. I don't think that
It
means
makes
I'm
you haunted, my love.
I don't think I'm haunted. There's
Yeah.
no, like, flinging shit around or anything. I just hallucinate a little bit every so often.
I think that's a different problem.
That's
And it's
epilepsy,
fine. It's
maybe?
fine.
They make meds for that. It's normal.
In the past, my meds have made me hallucinate. I don't want to go screwing around in my brain.
That's because you don't follow recommended dosing and take way too much. So
No,
that's on you.
Win.
That's on you, my
Still
love.
winning.
Butts are
Also,
great.
Why?
Become cowboys.
Butts are great.
The drunk cowboys. But the thing is, that happened when I was taking the exact recommended dosage.
But
Yeah,
you
but you were
also were
mixing.
drinking.
Yeah,
There-
which is
there's
against the so
Not
it's still,
recommended.
that's still against
Hold on.
recommended. Yeah.
Adam the Sack is winning.
Oh no!
Everyone.
How did this happen? Well, we're
Adam the
yelling
Sack
at
is
each other.
winning.
Adam, the
He's
sack.
been doing this for 37 episodes. Why is Adam this?
Separate.
Gotta take him down.
Got all that?
Uh-oh.
Because we're yeah. Anyway.
You let your guard down, and now
Yeah.
He's come for your soul.
yes, that.
Oh, it's not your song!
Yeah. Yeah, this is good.
Well, this time I managed to hit enter after entering all of my answers, but it doesn't make it okay.
None of this is okay. What have you all done to me?
You used to be so innocent.
I went with a callback, but
Oh no.
I hope it's turkey jizz.
God damn it! I hope it's not.
it is not.
I think I failed that one.
Me too.
Okay, it's
Damn it!
rip
Adam's
time.
still gonna sweep it.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I don't know about this one. It's not my finest.
This is a
This
good
is
prop.
like your set. He's like, it's not a joke song. but it's a joke song. You can't trick me again.
Here's the fun part. Pick your
Oh,
favorite.
But one of them wasn't a joke song.
These are really good.
Ugh, I want to vote for both of these. This is hard.
Yeah,
know.
it's really difficult.
Wow. Wasn't that difficult, was it?
It was dead grandmas.
Burrow Ives reference.
Yeah.
I'm never not into hoodwinks.
To-do list if you could spend the day with Albert Einstein.
These better all just be sex acts.
I'm gonna use hoodwinks in the future. When I need
Right, people, it's voting time.
I would have preferred if it was get me some of dat sweet ass, but those are my notes for that one.
If it had some like mathematical notation.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh,
the
audience.
audience.
Yeah.
Oh.
The 3 most surprising things hidden under sofa cushions.
Oh, they're both real good.
Oh, they're both
real
how do you
good.
choose?
I
How do
know,
you
I
choose?
I gotta go for the throwback.
There's both of them have throwbacks though. Both of them have callbacks.
Yeah. I don't even know. I just chose one randomly. They're both so good.
Ugh. Ugh, that was really hard.
Daniel, I like your dick.
Things you should never get wet.
Oh no. Ah.
Okay,
Oh.
Say, if Gremlins is not on here, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Yep.
So,
Did you pick one or did you just like?
No, I
smack
wrote
your
one of
phone?
these and I'm ashamed.
Oh.
You should be. Wow, Adam.
You
weren't
You
sure
voted
about
for
this
me.
one.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah, Adam's totally gonna win this shit.
He just swept it.
I think he did.
Boom.
Yeah, so Adam's never coming back because he wins all these games. Fuck you, dude.
Adam, you're breaking
out.
up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo.
Man,
Almost
but
like
you
a
gave him
fist.
a run though.
Did you see that fist?
Yeah, it was like, fuck you. Fist you.
Oh, fist you.
You
All right.
invite me dinner first or what?
I'm
Dinner's gonna
He's got
give
some
away
leftover
the fist
turkey if you want it.
Is it stuffed? Okay, yeah, go.
Yeah, it is.
Don't
Yeah,
want
it is.
anything in your digestive
It's
tract.
about to be.
Haha.
I'm trying to sign off.
We're ending the thing.
I'm trying to sign off.
What if
Adam.
What if you're fisting somebody? Can you pull the food out like a magician's scarf?
Ooh, I like that.
Hi everybody, thanks for joining us for Quarantinapalooza 37. Special thanks to Jenny Breden. Special thanks to Adam the Sack,
Who is never invited back because he won all the games.
who is never coming back.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Thank you, Damsels of Dorkington. Thank you, Daniel Neruda.
And it would be a magic act.
Still going.
And then before, hang on. Oh, there we go. She's muted now.
Ugh,
Okay.
thank God.
Oh, good, they muted everyone else.
Control me.
Well, we do.
Next week we have Quarantinapalooza 38. What even?
Yeah, like,
and
why
we've
is
already
this thing still going
I
on?
know. I was gonna like, I don't know, but we have Megan McDuffie coming.
Oh yeah,
Next
she's
week?
awesome. I love her.
Megan McDuffie is going to be our AMA, and
She
Bella-
writes. So she's a synth pop art producer, And also, she writes music for video games. I'm very excited to
Yes,
to
Megan McDuffie is coming
Yeah.
for our AMA, and our friends the Bellabirds will be here for music. We will be here, whatever Damsels of Dorkington, don't hate us next week, will be here.
I would love it if like this was the week they were like, yeah, fuck
They're
it, we're not
done.
gonna do your fucking show.
Or Daniel, I mean, really.
Yeah, if Daniel was
Really?
like,
We
you know
should-
what, guys, I'm out.
We
Like
should
this
just
is
pander
nonsense.
to Daniel. All these
Yeah.
games should be